Hello and welcome to Boarding Party's Pokemon DnD campaign. Featuring Bentley Woods, CJ, Phoebe Wilheim, Milo Reuter, and D. Blackwater. I'm Drew, the Game Master for the Lyris region. Following a hectic evening of blame and exhaustion, most of the group finds rest under the watchful eye of Jax. Hi everybody, welcome back to Boarding Party, Pokemon D&D.
Pokemon.
Last time, some stuff happened with some ghosts. CJ made some ghost rolls. Some things happened.
Thought about his dad.
Yeah, a lot of stuff went on there. Some branding, a little bit of yelling at each other, a lot of bit of learning. And Ona said, "We'll talk tomorrow. No more ghosts." Jax is still with you. Jax is offering to take watch because he did not take part in fighting the giant metal beast. So unless any of you would prefer to be awake, you have watches covered.
Me.
Bentley's already sleeping.
Can I work through the night? I'll take the point of exhaustion.
Okay. Which of your things do you want to work on? Because there are two that I'll tell you right now you don't necessarily need to do, because while it hasn't been stated, they either already have it or the function's already there. So you can improve it. One of which is the collapsible thing, because it already does that. So you could help it be better.
So what are all the things that D is currently
what's
working
happening?
So that's
Don't
up
worry
to
about
you.
it.
That's up to you if you want to disclose those for now.
Collapsible thing? Do you have a sword?
Maybe.
Do you have a sword, sir?
I will work on, because I feel like I need to make it up to him, I'll work on CJ's thing first,
Okay.
along with
Oh,
Milo's thing.
Okay.
Oh, do you really like CJ?
So yeah, the CJ thing will be the easiest one. The Milo one, I can tell you, there's at least 2 materials that you'll need that you don't have, because this thing does not use it.
Okay.
There's no glass,
Yeah.
and there's no leather.
Okay.
So neither one of those things are present. So you could make like a framework for it, but you could work on the designs, but you don't have the materials where you are to put it into practice.
Just let me know. I'll send a bird.
The CJ one
Bentley, we've
is
been
probably your
friends
quickest and
for-
easiest one.
Let's
At
do that
least 2
one, and
months
then
now.
can I
You never
start
made me
working
shit.
on Phoebe's?
D,
Yeah.
I've known for a week. He's already given me.
Not good with my hands.
Okay, so let's do, to make it nice and easy, we're gonna do an intelligence check. We'll start with the CJ one and then we'll move into the Phoebe one.
Okay. I do have Neek and is Ona there helping too?
Ona will help you gather the materials,
Okay.
but she is much more suited to like very rudimentary stuff
Okay.
on top of things that she's already been given.
Gotcha.
She's not so good at like building a whole thing, but she's really good at like
using what she's been given.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Devin's so much better at D&D than I am. It's just so great.
He's better
like,
than all of
yeah,
us.
I mean, it's just
Don't say
like,
that.
He's just like, he's like, do I have this bonus and I have these bonuses, right? And I'm just like, yeah, here we go.
I think my favorite quote from you is, "I am a slug."
For real though. It's literally like, this is top tier
What
D&D.
did you do?
Like, we
I am
just
a
like, we're having
slug.
fun.
Yeah.
Just straight intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
It's legit.
Okay, that's going
Straight
to
intelligence with Neek's
with
bonuses.
Neek. That's going to be 17 for the thing.
That is very, very much above what you would need.
Okay.
So now that'll set the DC for your dex check a little bit lower. CJ's thing is something you could bang out in like an hour.
Okay.
Because there's enough pieces of the
Yeah, it
Haxorus
is.
that are already in that kind of shape.
Okay.
Bang it
I don't
out.
wanna, I'm trying not to spoil the surprise.
And
It's
I'll
gonna be
leave
cool.
it in front of his tent.
I'm
Okay.
so curious.
So give me a,
no,
give
man,
me a
come
dex
into
check
the
if you
tent.
want
We can bang
to.
it out in an hour.
If you want to knock it out right now.
Yeah.
So be a dex check. This one, Neek can't help you with because
So-
he's more of a tech guy.
Modified 20.
Modified 20, super easy.
Wolverine.
Yeah,
claws.
so basically what you end up doing is you take one of the just gear components and you just shatter off half of it and you punch a couple
Things in?
adequately sized things in and you
Okay.
leave a nice little item outside CJ's tent.
Okay.
So that one's nice and easy.
Perfect.
The Phoebe one is similar in the sense that it would be more of modifying what already exists. And it's the other one that you're gonna struggle to find materials here that'll help you. There's a lot of raw metal, but this thing was definitely meant to destroy rend flesh
And you
not,
said Bentley's would be the next
rebuild.
easiest one?
Yep.
Okay, well then what I'll do is I'll finish up these two guys.
Okay.
And then I will start with like the blueprints and plans for these two.
Perfect. Okay, so we'll do 2 more intelligence checks. I'll say that'll run you through the night.
That will be 12 for the first one.
Okay, so if we start with the Bentley one, you're getting like a rough idea, and you know roughly what the existing item can do.
Okay.
So you're working on, and I'll put for the folks watching, I'll put what he's working on, so that it'll make sense for you.
Nice.
I'm
It
just,
makes
but not
total
for us.
Yeah,
Totally.
Because these guys don't get to know because
we
they're,
totally know.
they're,
We-
they're
I'm
fun
asleep. I
surprises.
can't know what's
Yeah,
going
we
on.
get it. We
So
understand.
the Bentley one, you're getting a start to it.
Okay.
You're struggling like, okay, without having it in front of me, how do I
Make it work.
fix?
Yeah.
Exactly. So for the Phoebe one, we're gonna get the first of 3 intelligence checks because this is a complicated dealio.
Okay.
So we'll do one right now.
I get a
Oh, that's
bionic
going
suit.
to be a modified 20.
Making you
All right,
super,
that's
Iron
good.
Man
So you
suit.
have one success on the Phoebe one.
Okay.
The Bentley one, you're kind of grappling with it, but it's gonna take you a little more time.
Okay.
But I'll say around the time that you draw up that schematic in your mind and make some sketches, sun's starting to creep up.
That works.
Can I get up early?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
No. Roll for it.
Challenge accepted.
Roll a d8. How many hours did you sleep?
13.
That's
on a-
exactly what you needed. You wake up.
I knew
Ben
it.
has decreed that you can wake up.
Cool.
Thank you, sir. Yes,
So
you wake up
polite.
early.
Can I wake up early?
Probably, I would say that's probably a
Yes.
side effect of all of your drill training. You're probably up
Yeah.
with the sun,
And that's what I want to do,
checking on the birds and such.
actually.
I'm gonna give this sweet beak to a boy.
So I would like to do some drills in the morning, but I'm gonna
Just a
have
nice Pokemon narration happening.
Yeah.
I've got Monty.
Okay.
And who else did I have?
You have Howl. You have Wadsworth.
Yeah.
You also have a portable PC.
What?
Is
But you
Howl-
have
Oh, I
ours.
have Eunice though.
Is
Oh,
Hal
you
still
need-
a caught Pokemon for Mila?
I buried his
He buried the
Pokeball.
ball.
Yeah.
in the
So no.
trunk.
The
But
ball
I
is
never took anything else out.
That's
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
the ball is effectively inert.
Okay.
It would function in the way that you would think. It's been used. It has caught a Pokemon. It's occupied, but it no longer recalls Howl.
You've never trained with Wadsworth, have you?
No. But so I would like Monty
Okay.
to work with Lil Pidge
Little pitch.
to do some flight training, but I would like Eunice to do a light icy wind to simulate weather conditions.
Okay.
Do you have a Pidgey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
were
yeah,
there.
we
They,
never
they
talked
thought out.
I don't
He
remember
thought
this.
out a pitch.
Well, remember
You
when the
guys did
Pidgey
it.
was
Yeah,
frozen
yeah.
and we thought it was dead, and
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
about
He's
it.
been there the whole
Still
time.
around.
Yeah.
Oh my
Lil-
God.
his
I
name's
thought I
Lil
assumed
Pidge.
you just let that fly away.
Little
No,
pitch.
it was too cold and he didn't want to fly and get frozen again, so he's been living in my coat.
Yeah.
It was absolutely a case of do you want to stay with us? Well, the alternative is death. So
Yeah.
sure.
Nice.
So he's been tagging along.
Helsinki syndrome.
Ben has one of those too.
So Monty will train Little Pidge
Find some
Okay.
legendary
with
action.
the
Give
icy
me.
wind.
So this is gonna be awkward.
Yeah.
Give me a Constitution check from Eunice, and a Pokemon handling check from Monty.
Ooh, cool.
Because Monty is attempting to train a Pidgey that until now has been staying with you because it's been cold.
Yeah.
Not bad. You can do it.
All right.
So I have faith in you, but if it's a low roll, Lil Pidge might just
a
abandon.
4 for Eunice.
Oh.
Okay.
And a 5 for Monty. That's pretty bad.
Okay. So about as you might expect, Eunice pops out and is like, and it's like a subpar icy wind.
Yeah,
And Lil
that's
Pidge
good.
just kind of looks at everybody. He's like, "Thank you," and just kind of goes.
All right. Well, never mind on that then.
Yeah, Lil Pidge has just been hanging out
Fair.
because he's like, "Yeah, I'm alive. I don't know anything about you guys
Now
or where I
won't
am."
die if I leave your presence.
Well,
so
then in that case, let's ramp it up and have Monty
Okay.
do some solo drills.
Okay.
And then while he does that, I would like to just let Wadsworth do his thing and read my book a little bit about Psyducks.
Okay. Psyducks and
Wadsworth
How
is
to get
gonna
along
read
with
the
him.
book.
Ideally, no.
he's just holding it in front of
this about
himself,
yourself.
stirring some tea.
And tell me how you feel.
he's like doesn't know anything that's in it. It's just like, this isn't true of me.
This is all false.
This is all garbage.
This is clearly for amateur ducks.
My intention though is I want Monty to be able to kind of self-train because I want him to train others.
Okay.
So I'm getting him set up and like, hey, try to do this and see how he pushes himself when he's his own coach.
Okay. So Monty, give me a Constitution check. This is mostly like how well do you stick to your training regimen when you're not being pushed.
3.
Ooh.
It was a 19
Yeah.
for a third of a second.
Monty, you start out very, very focused. And then,
Should've
similar to
done
Lil Pidge, you're like, I can actually like fly around and just enjoy not freezing to death right now. And you get a little distracted just riding some of the ambient currents.
Sure.
Nobody could blame you for that.
Yeah. Play on the
Anyways,
field stands otherwise.
yeah. Otherwise, you and Wadsworth do a little bit of reading,
Yeah.
figuring out about Psyducks and how they work
Yep.
and how things go.
Yeah. I think my immediate concern would be going through the book because seeing what was happening to the one in Fola, migraine, if I can make sure that that doesn't happen or how to outlet that so that if it does, we know how to treat it better.
Okay. Looking for info on migraines and how to alleviate them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would say around the time that you're finishing up a little bit of reading, and Dee's finishing up some sketching. The sun's just beginning to crest over, and anybody who's not in a tent, it's shining right in your eyes. Otherwise, the day is yours.
Bentley will get up and see Milo partway training his Pokemon and feel inspired, and he'll get the Trapinch out of the PC,
Okay.
and he'll have that and Corey the Rattata, and he'll try and do some like training
Yeah.
with them, and also send out Rose and have Rose do like her shields and just have like a bite force competition with the Trapinch and the Rattata, just kind of see like where they're at from
Okay.
a battling standpoint.
All right. So give me an insight check for Corey the Rattata
Okay,
to see roughly where he's at training-wise.
that's a 4 on the die.
Okay. You're not really sure. This could be a top percentage Rattata. This could be a
Bottom
GG
percentage.
no re Rattata where you're like,
GG no breed.
get him out of here.
Reject.
Yeah. An absolute pleb of a Rattata.
Uh-huh.
Or it could be the best of the best of the best of the best.
Okay.
So, what we're going to do instead is I'm going to have you roll a couple attack rolls against Rose. One
Okay.
for the Rattata, whose name may or may not be Corey,
Okay.
and one for Trapinch.
Okay. So the Rattata that may or may not be named Corey is a 2 on the die, and the
Fair.
Trapinch is an 11 on the die.
Okay, so the Trapinch is a 16 total for biting Rose.
Blimey.
The damage is 2d6 for now. So go ahead and throw 2d6.
That's 10 damage.
Okay, 2 5s. Roll another one. Nope, just one. Just one. Just one. Just one.
3.
Just throw just one. Just throw one.
It was 2, 3.
Throw one.
Well, I
If
did
it's
3.
okay, there you go. It was meant to be. Okay, so yeah, Rose, you've got 13 damage incoming.
Okay, well, she'll have her shield up.
Okay. Bring back the music.
Yeah, it's like
Here we
so
go.
like awkward now.
It's 15 minutes.
So used
It's
to
a
music.
15-minute song. There we go.
You're supposed to play
I
specific
didn't mean to
songs.
make it
Rose-
awkward.
The Rattata, it becomes
I'm gonna-
abundantly
I'm
clear
gonna
to you,
talk about it.
is like probably a child's Pokemon. Because you're like,
Get it-
bite Rose, and it's like, who and why? Why would I
Got
do that? He's like, it's breakfast time. We have eggs right now. We don't do biting. We learned not to do biting.
Okay, I'll just pick up the Rattata and put him on my shoulder.
Okay.
Well-
He seems very much at home. He's also very much smaller than the typical. He fits like he's
Oh.
about yay high.
Okay.
It's very much
Standing?
like a young Rattata, and it has almost no training. Because you're like, bite him, and it's like, I don't know that move.
That's interesting.
It's like, I
yeah.
can't- I
It only
don't
knows
get
tail
it.
whip.
It's a question
Why did he have
that's
that?
worth
Did
asking.
you just steal it from somebody?
Probably.
But yeah, otherwise, the Trapinch, if left to its own devices, will simply burrow into the sand and just kind of sit with its little nostrils and one eye kind of poking out of the sand and just kind of stare at you.
Okay.
It does the crash alligator thing in the river, but in sand.
Fair enough. It's not
Cute.
really training, but we're working on it. We're trying. We're trying our best.
He's training his body temperature.
We got Rattata was just like, no, I'm baby. Okay, put on the shoulder, and then Trapinch just like, I'll sit in the sand, thanks.
That's
All right, good work.
For the record, that is Trapinch's other move. It's dig.
Oh, okay.
As it just kind of burrows in and is waiting for you to be like, yeah, bite another thing. He's just like, hey,
All right, so
I'm here.
I'll continue just doing some training with the two and have Rattata just kind of watch and
Okay.
figure out what's going on maybe, and then just think about whether this Pokemon was stolen from a small child,
Okay.
which would be really sad.
Peebles, aka Phoebes.
I'm having nightmares.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Whoa.
probably.
About
Peebles.
everything.
Okay.
Mr. Mime,
Yeah.
the Anchor Crew, this
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
Whip
I'm
skip.
tossing and turning. Yeah.
Obviously. Yeah, as you jolt awake, just like dripping with sweat, you're like,
Gate's hand.
you're like, everything is fine. Are any of your Pokemon out? Do any of them sleep loose in the tent, or is everybody encapsulated for the evening?
Pontiki is out. Yeah,
Okay.
because I have her with, so
Okay.
she's out.
Yeah, Pontiki's kind of like tugging on your shoulder, like, hey, dude. Yeah, you good? Because you just woke up screaming and like dripping with sweat. It's kind of gross. She's like, are you good?
No, not really.
Okay. She's like, banana?
Actually, yes.
She's like, potassium's good. It'll really like steal your nerves.
I'm gonna eat a banana with her then.
Okay.
And she's sad because she
quietly.
wanted the whole thing. She's
Yeah,
just being
probably.
polite.
Yeah, she's like, I'm really
She
hoping
likes
you
me
say
enough,
no.
so- Yeah.
Please say no, but if you don't, I guess it's fine. We'll share. CJ.
CJ is still sleeping.
Yeah, Jin and Rat come back.
CJ is no longer sleeping.
They seem much more attentive on their return.
Okay.
As they just sort of stand in your tent and just stare.
What's going on?
What are your orders?
Did you do what I asked you to do?
Unsuccessfully. But with the storm ceasing, there may be more to learn.
Did you saying you just go do that again?
If it is your wish.
Not right now. Can you just like hang out for a little while? Okay. Thanks.
They just stare at you. They stand like almost like two palace guards on the inside of your tent.
Yikes.
Okay, like don't just stay in here.
Act natural.
If that is your wish.
Yeah, just stay in here for now.
Very well.
Okay.
Huh?
I'll get up and like look at Crash and see if he's doing okay.
Yeah. He's like, so every day is the new weirdest day of all time.
Yeah.
The stone on his back is still swirly green.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you feel any better? Is that still bad? You feel you're fine?
Ah!
All right, man. That's
As he does like this big arm stretch, like pushing your tent off the ground. As you'll see CJ's tent just animate. Arms come poking out.
all right.
That seems normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty normal morning routine.
Yeah.
All right, so we should probably figure out what's going on with this. I don't know how exactly, but maybe you should go back to the lake and... Okay, cool. I'm glad you have ideas. This is helpful.
Yeah, he'll stagger out of the tent and just be like, and a little bit of like gray-green lake water comes pouring out.
Don't like that.
As he's like, good morning,
DuPont.
everybody.
Don't like that at all. Don't like that at all. I'll see the thing that's on the ground as it is outside the tent door.
Yeah,
Flap.
I'll pass it off to you, D, if you want to describe what you've left for Mr. CJ.
Essentially, it is a pair of brass knuckles carved out of the gears of the Haxorus.
What?
Mhm.
Nice.
Sick. immediately pick those up and put them on.
Yeah. They're
And
pretty well made.
Are they just there,
They fit.
or did you leave a note or anything? Or?
They're just there.
No, CJ's just like, sick, somebody left me some claws.
Magical.
I
game.
guess I'm curious is like, can you tell that someone made these, or is he like, cool, some debris blew off and these fit my hand?
100%. Like they're specifically made for like his fingers only, almost.
Gotcha.
He knows my hands intimately.
While you were sleeping, he had a ring sizer for each one.
You don't know CJ and D's nighttime routines. It's fine.
Fair. I just didn't know if it was just like discreet in a way that it would look like he found it, or if like.
Nice. I made these for myself.
Not
Just random
yeah, not
metals on the
discreet.
ground.
Yeah,
now
you-
they're
you
brass
come
knuckles.
Bragging to all of us, and
These
he's just
cool
like,
things I
"Aw."
have. And D's like, God damn it.
No, like D. Yeah, no, D's
Yeah.
not one to put a name on anything,
For
but he
sure.
would just like leave it there because he doesn't do
Sure.
awkward or he doesn't do confrontational stuff. So
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Just leave
CJ, for a note, your punches now do a D4 piercing
Love it.
instead of 1 damage
That's sick.
if you were to use them.
Oh, I'm gonna use them. You kidding me? CJ now has 3 fully functional weapons. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
I
You
did it.
blinged out.
Yeah.
Brass
Duct
knuckles,
tapes
a
the
knife,
gun to it.
and a gun.
So much drip.
Love it.
Now we'll just put a battery
Absolutely.
pack to it, and then you can have a taser brass knuckles.
Yeah.
Just put it in my backpack, baby. Let's go.
As you all awaken and kind of step into the center of camp, you see a very tired looking Jax. Ares is kind of like just leaning up against the newly formed hill, kind of half awake, half asleep. Hades is pacing around, doing definitely some guard dog duty. You're pretty sure he just doesn't need to sleep. Howl, interestingly enough, if you left him kind of out and about and not in your tent with you, he just kind of paces. Sometimes he follows Hades around, and Hades is like, "What's up, dude? I remember you." And he's like,
So in
Just walk
my
around.
interpretation,
Mhm.
which this seems to confirm, is it like a normal Houndoom now? Because to me, it seems like almost like a lifeless husk. Like it has like
is-
instinct, but no
let me
personality.
put it in a terminology that'll be recent and familiar for you, and will make sense very quickly. He's like Howrick,
Okay.
if that helps.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
That'll help.
It doesn't
that'll
help
Joel.
me.
Yeah. To put it as explicitly as I can, he's like Howrick, but every once in a while he has a moment where you're like, oh, he's good. He has instinct and he knows who to trust. He knows, like, yeah, these are people that I knew, but they're not his experiences.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I'm learning this secondhand. But if at any point you're like kind of idle or anything, he will just kind of walk up and find your hand. But yes. Otherwise, he just kind of paces around. If you're busy or something, he'll be like, okay, cool, you need your space. I get it. It's cool. It's fine. But he always kind of has an eye out on everybody, just keeping watch. That aspect of Hal is still there.
So Bentley's gonna walk over to D. Hey, D. Wait. Were you up all night?
Dude, I'm almost done. And I'm just kind of like pushing things aside and kind of like trying to get my bearings. And there's 3 different designs that are currently sitting out and about.
Yeah, there's probably lots and lots of sketches. Probably some that have been crumpled up or like crossed out or redone. And
Okay, well, I don't want to interrupt all this. Seems like you have a lot going on, but your Pokedex, when you scan Pokemon that belong to trainers, does it say who the trainer is?
No, I think you have to put that information in yourself.
Oh, all right. Dang. All right, well, I'll leave you to it then. Sorry,
No, it's okay.
You should try and get some rest.
I'm fine.
I'll just walk back over to my team.
I'm so tempted for it to be canon that D's just like, I'm fine. Just Noctowl energy cans all over the floor.
Let's go.
Hey D, as you're just wading through. You good, dude? Yeah, no, I'm totally fine. That's good.
The brass knuckles for payment for the other 3 Noctowl energy.
There you go.
And CJ's like, oh, 6 more.
Damn
My
it.
stash! Sorry, bro. I needed it for my energy. But on that subject, Jax will kind of make his rounds to each of you. You kids are something else. You've inspired me. Get back to Xantha, rebuild that gym, be ready for the next generation. Oh, you kids a lot. I was lost for a long time, but now I know I gotta come reclaim my title someday. And he looks over to Howl with kind of like this weird look of recognition. You keep this one safe, buddy. And pats him on the head, and Howl just kind of like shrinks inward a little bit. Good luck on your journey, kids. This world owes you more than it will ever know. I'm gonna head back to Xantha. You ever need anything, you don't hesitate. I'll be there. As he and his team pack up to go, you see Ona just kind of like patiently waiting, holding the head of the Haxorus, that little mask. Just kind of waiting for Jax to excuse himself.
Top secret.
While he does that and is packing up, I'm just gonna walk over to Phoebe and give her a hug and awkwardly stare at you for a couple seconds and then just walk away.
I'll just stab you in the hand. Eye for an eye.
Yeah, Pontiki goes, I think he likes you.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah. She's like, oh. She gets all red. She's like,
She's like, give him a banana.
is that budding romance? Give him some citrus.
What are you doing? You're blowing this.
Ponty, he's a baby and getting tips from her. What do you think? All right. Well, just be like, that was weird.
Yeah, Ona just looks at it and goes, oh. Cute. Hey, Tater.
What's up?
No more ghost.
I don't know. I'm not really.
No more ghost. And she holds up the head of the Haxorus and swings it over to Milo. Look at Tater.
Through this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just like duck in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty big. You kind of have to like hulk it up and she'll help you kind of hold it up straight. As you look through, I think this is the first time Milo's looking through here to see the sort of thermal view of everybody.
Yeah.
All of your friends glow a pretty bright, like orange or red. A little bit of yellow in there. Red being like average body temperature. CJ is a cold, flat blue.
What?
Dude, you look like dead in this.
I don't even know what that means.
Okay, so like this looks like temperature, right? Like I can see heat and I can see that like D is alive and is emanating heat, and I can see that everyone else, like all the Pokemon, is like making heat, and you're not. You're like almost invisible.
Maybe I'm just cold.
Not that cold.
Bentley's gonna go over and touch CJ's arm.
Oh, this is creepy. Yeah, to the touch, he still feels relatively warm. He's like, he's cooler than you'd expect, but he has like a pulse.
Hey, Phoebe, come look.
You
at
heard
him.
it here first on record.
A little bit punk rock. Yeah, he's still cool.
You know a little bit more about bodies than I do. Take a look.
Our teenage bodies.
They're
Take a look at
changing.
CJ's teenage body.
And at the risk of making it as awkward as humanly possible, being as though you guys just shared like a nice little hug, he is cooler than you would have expected someone to be.
okay.
But he also like just woke up. Just,
Okay.
he hasn't been out running around. It's still relatively cold outside, just not winter temperatures.
It's not low enough that you like touch him and you're like, whoa,
No,
what's wrong?
but you can probably every third breath or so you can see like a little puff of cold air.
Feel good?
But do you see how he's like radically different than the rest of us?
He's the ambient temperature on there. He's reading out about 30 degrees colder than he should be. But to the touch, he's maybe 2 or 3
Normal-ish.
degrees off, and you're like, oh man, you're like a little bit cold.
That's really weird.
I didn't think this
Bentley's
sounds
gonna-
scary.
Bentley's gonna send out Mortar
Okay.
and just kind of like whisper to Mortar, like, "Hey, CJ."
This Mortar, never one for subtlety, just kind of slowly, like inches towards CJ, just kind of squinting. Go and make a perception check for him.
You got about 3 seconds.
He's just
Before
getting like
CJ baps him.
a little closer.
CJ wants to try out those brass knucks.
What kind of check?
Perception.
9.
Yeah, he looks like a boy. He's staring at you because he's like, why are you getting closer to me?
As Mortar is like next to CJ.
His big old beak stick.
I'm gonna bap him on the beak. And be like,
goes,
hey, get back up, man.
Are they
He's a little
comparable? The two with the thing on?
No, Mortar, now that the fire has returned, is like bright as the sun.
You have to take off the helmet.
It's
too
like
bright.
Mortar looks like Neo when they're showing him in the code world.
Okay. CJ, you should send out Dez.
Okay. Why?
I just want to see what he looks like.
Okay. Des, come out here.
Okay. As you send Dez out, CJ's readout goes a little bit higher. Goes from like a deep blue to like a kind of a limeish green, a little bit on the warmer side, and there's a big ball of like bright blue.
Oh. That's weird.
So smart.
What?
It
That
changed.
a ghost came out of my hand?
No, you changed when you sent out Dez.
Okay.
Yeah, as Dez pops out, he's like, "Hey, what's going?" Oh, everyone's looking at you.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh. What'd you do?
I don't know. Apparently something's wrong.
Oh man, did you say something bad?
No, everybody's just saying I'm really cool.
Oh, well, I mean, you are pretty cool.
I would
I'm not
agree.
biased in any way, by the way.
I mean,
I think you're cool.
I think you're cool too.
So
Is us talking ghost in front of you making this any better?
In that deep monotone voice.
He says I'm cool. Sure, dude.
Okay.
Wait, suck him back in your hand.
Okay.
All right. I'm just kidding. It's fine. Temperature goes back down.
The ghosts that you can suck in your hand are like changing you. Or at least your body temperature. Or whatever this is reading, right?
What does it matter what my body temperature is?
it's not good, CJ. If you're not registering normal, it's like.
It sounded like when Desmond came out, it got a little bit better.
Yeah.
So there might be like a bunch. Are there like a bunch more in there?
No.
Are you sure?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not really in charge of this. I just like I'm doing the best I can.
But you can
I don't know. I just work here.
I mean, it might be worth it to check.
Can I insight check him when he says that there's no one else in there except for Dez?
Yeah.
I said not that I'm
CJ's
aware
gonna
of.
suck
This
all
does
of us
not
into his
affect
hand.
perjury.
Orange dice
why don't you
doing
guys
a
go
dance.
look
You
for
asked too
me?
many questions.
CJ, what's your charisma modifier?
Why don't you guys go on in and check it out?
Welcome to my crib.
Water's fine. +1.
+1?
I got a 15.
A 15?
Yeah.
Hard to read. He seems like he's telling the truth, but he also is like, why are you all persecuting me? Leave me alone.
Okay, so like I don't know if that's a good idea because I did that yesterday and then my sister tried to kill me. So
Do what?
I went into my hand to
Oh.
like see what was going on in there, and then she came out and tried to kill me. So
CJ, maybe you're getting closer to what happened in my vision.
I guess
Do you feel different?
other than being tired and sad, no.
Those are the symptoms. Tie 'em down, boys.
Oh no, then I'm a ghost. Oh no.
Like I've been like that since.
No, you have clinical depression.
Let's
Go
see,
to a
it's
therapist.
2 p.m. on, 18 years. Wow, jeez. Yikes.
Wow, I've got some benzos on me.
Papa Benny.
So
Don't do that.
CJ, this could be bad. Like, I mean, your face was bleeding like really aggressively when you went in your hand. So maybe you
Yeah.
should maybe stop doing that.
Okay, Well, you guys are making this really confusing.
This is
Don't
weird.
go in your hand. Check it out. Don't go in your hand. Don't check it out. Don't do ghost stuff. Do ghost stuff. What am I doing?
Just, I don't know. Something's
I don't
happening,
know.
though.
I don't know what's happening. A ghost lives inside of my hand, and my sister ghost tried to kill me. And there's cadabras that I can control now, and there's just a lot going on.
Sister ghost or ghost sister?
I don't know, man. What is it? What is that?
Can Bentley slink away to Ona and try and ask Ona?
That's a fair reaction to that.
try to ask Ona.
You're asking semantics to the most blunt, straightforward person ever. Sister ghost or ghost sister? Well, why would you? This is the same
I don't
question,
know, man.
You've asked the same
Does the
question
order
twice.
matter?
I'll try and slink over to Ona and kind of like sneakily, stealthily ask if he's the same as Mortar, like in that, are they both ghosts? And if she can tell that.
Oh, she has no idea.
Okay.
She's like Mortar Ghost.
Is he still ghost?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's like red and purple.
Okay.
But to Ona, who hasn't seen you in a long time, she's like, oh, cool. He evolved.
Here.
It's awesome.
CJ, put it on. You can probably see for yourself.
Okay.
Like, look at yourself and then look at all the rest of us.
Okay.
While he does that, you don't have to answer this now. I want to ask Wadsworth something similar. If he just thinks that anything's off,
Give me an insight check.
no specifics
Yeah,
from me or Wadsworth.
from Wadsworth.
Insight?
Yeah. Wadsworth's pretty good at reading people. He gets surface thoughts.
12.
Damn, guys.
Comedic timing. Wadsworth gets surface thoughts from everybody but CJ.
Oh.
But CJ, yeah, as you kind of head over and look through these goggles, and you look at all your friends, they're like bright red and orange. It's pretty
Neat.
Look at yourself.
Okay.
I like try to look down.
cool.
You're not that ripped.
Yeah.
I love lifting so much. I'll leave it up to you. Do you give yourself a once over? Do you?
I guess just because everybody's talking about it and they're like, you look weird, I'll like look at my hand that has the disc on it.
Okay. Yeah. The disc on your hand is like flat black, no color, no heat, nothing. The hand around it is like kind of bluish, and then the further up your arm you go, where you start having like hoodie and stuff, it gets a little bit warmer. You start to see that like same bluish green that everybody's talking about. But your one hand is definitely a source of cool temperatures.
Yeah, my hand looks weird, but I probably should because I can control ghosts with my hand. Can't really see myself otherwise. I mean, I can see my feet, but those look cold too. It's my feet.
Pendleton will break the awkwardness with a bunch of cups of coffee.
Ooh.
He just kind of walks over. Here you go. Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. Milo. Oh, all right. Bentley, you're coffee drinking. All right.
Thanks, Pendleton.
CJ. What? Fruit juice?
Yeah.
And he's like, I know this one is for me.
Yeah.
And then he just goes, honey, anyone?
Good man.
Honey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you put the head down or you still like have it on?
No, I took it off.
Okay.
CJ's just, oonga boonga.
Yeah, Dee's just gonna awkwardly walk over, just not say anything to anybody, and just just drag it
slowly
away.
drag it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Ona's like, let me help you. She uses the big arm to just kind of like pincer it.
Cool.
While he's walking away, I'm gonna turn and face the opposite direction and do like a Iron Man repulsor blast with my ghost hand and like Milo suggested, like I did before, and see if I can eject any ghosts.
Millions. Millions.
Millions upon millions of ghosts.
They blacken the sky.
Where's the 3?
The what?
Where's the 3?
D3.
I don't know.
I wonder who hated the D3 most and would like to see it vanish.
The big one?
No, the 3.
Don't check my poops.
There it is.
Sift through it.
All right.
Oh, I win. I found it.
1, 2, or 3?
Like I pick a number and I roll it?
Nope.
Okay.
Just roll it. 1, 2, or 3.
Roll it.
I'm gonna pick a number. It's a 2.
2.
Pick number 3, my lord.
A shuffet emerges from your hand. When you go like this, It shoots out. It just goes, whoa, 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 whoa.
Do I know him?
I'm out.
Do I know him?
I'm out.
Hey,
Hey,
what are you doing?
dude, I'm out.
Why were you in my hand?
I was in your hand?
Yeah.
What?
We can't understand this, right?
You can.
Oh.
You can hear this one.
Who are you?
What? I mean, who am I? Wait. Who am I?
Are you the same one?
Because he's kind of looking down. He's like, where are my arms?
CJ, what's going
I
on?
don't know, man.
Hey, what happened in Xantha? There was like this big explosion thing. Everything's going around. All of a sudden, it's all dark.
I don't like where
What
this
happened?
is going.
Where are we?
We're not in Xantha.
Oh. All right. I don't have any hands, dude. This is weird. What
Yeah. Did you live in Xantha?
do you mean, did?
Do you live in Xantha?
Yeah.
What's your name? You don't know your name.
But do you?
It's the
Do you
darndest
know your
thing.
name?
I can't remember.
But
All I remember was a big explosion and everything went dark. And now I'm here.
Yeah.
But you got me out. That's awesome.
Got you out? What do you mean?
It's been like super dark. It's been like I just was gone. But you got me out. But I guess I was in your hand. I don't know the logistics of that. That's crazy.
I don't.
But you got me out, man.
Is this better? Are we happy with this? Do we like what's happening right now?
Oh, hey, hi. I'd wave, but I guess I don't have an arm right now. We'll figure that out later. This is really strange.
Hey, do I look
I
different
don't feel
now?
the sun.
Better out
Do I
than
feel
in.
better?
CJ,
I don't feel any different.
try it again.
Oh, so I'm just gonna sit here all day shooting ghosts out of my hand? That's what we're
Hey,
gonna
wait.
do?
If you can get me out, do you think you can find my son?
Oh my god.
CJ, I don't like this.
You guys are the
you're-
ones that are telling me to do this.
Yeah, but it's weird.
I mean, do you want to keep them in there?
It's like what Milo
He was-
said. Better out than in.
He was with me. I had a son. I had a son. What was his name?
Was it Corey?
Corey? You know my son?
Oh my god.
Where is he?
This is the worst thing that's ever happened.
Wait, you found him?
No.
You know where my son is?
No.
Please.
I don't.
Please, you have to tell me.
I'm sorry.
Please, I'll give you anything you want.
I don't know where your son is.
Please.
I don't.
But you know him.
No, I don't.
You know
I
his
found
name.
a Pokeball that had the name Corey written on it, and I didn't know who it belonged to.
That's right. He had a Pokemon.
Oh my god.
It was purple.
This is awful.
Do you work for Team Rocket?
No. Who's that?
I hate this so much.
No.
I think they might be responsible for what happened.
Oh, that big explosion?
Yeah.
Is that why they're called Team Rocket? Did they use like rockets to cause explosions?
I don't know.
Is my son okay?
I can't do this.
Where is he?
I can't do this.
I'll go find him. You just tell me where he is.
I'm gonna suck him back into my hand.
Okay.
what?
Please just tell me where my son. Back in he goes.
Oh my god.
I mean, there might be a lot of in there. How does that happen?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Cause don't you suck him in like you did with Des?
I didn't suck that into my hand.
But somehow he ended up there.
Yeah.
Was there anything? Because you weren't here when anything blew up, right?
What do you mean? In Xantha?
Yeah.
No,
was
we
after
saw it
the fact.
happen, and then that's why we went there.
Because I'm trying to think if there was an event that happened and you just like unknowingly like just tried to defend yourself and sucked a bunch of stuff in.
I mean, there were things that happened, but it wasn't like. I mean, I guess it could have been like. So there's a lot of dead bodies where the explosion happened, and they all were like talking to me. Just a bunch of
What?
dead people, all talking to me, and it was like really bad.
Was that one of them?
I don't know. I mean,
Like
if that was the Pokeball, the Rattata that Bentley has, I found the Pokeball, had Corey carved into it, and when I found the Pokeball, one of the dead bodies grabbed my leg, and it was next to the Pokeball. So maybe somehow that's why it happened.
did
but
you
I
touch
didn't,
it?
No, not that I mean, I think I
So-
shoved it off of me.
CJ, how did Cord get in your hand?
Who?
Your sister.
I don't know, man. I think I sucked her into my hand.
Or you think or you know?
Dude, there's so much happening.
Come on, CJ, think. This is important because if you're doing it, I feel better about it. But if it's just something that happens, you could be possessed like Mortar was, and I don't want that to happen to you.
I did it with my sister. I don't remember doing it on purpose with this thing. This guy.
Do you think maybe it could have happened when you were sleeping in Xantha? Like when all that weird stuff was happening to Crash?
I don't know.
Is there any chance that your sister could do the same thing, and by sucking her in, you took everything that she had too?
I didn't know about any of this ghost sort of stuff until I met the grave tender and all of this started happening. So she was able to do stuff like this. That's kind of crazy. But I have no idea.
She didn't have the thing though, the disc.
No.
No.
Yeah, CJ, you feel a rap tap tap on your hand, and you see Desmond's hand,
Okay, come out
and he
here.
just kind of like pushes over his shoulder, and you can see that little shuppet just like.
Wait, so when the people were talking to you, were they ghosts like that?
No.
They just look like people?
Yeah.
But were they talking like that?
They were talking, but they were saying we made a big mistake. Basically just that over and over.
Well, that's scary.
It was awful. Being in essentially what's like a little like hole in the ground, and
Yeah.
there's like 50 dead bodies, and all of them started talking to me. It was pretty. Yeah, it sucked.
Okay, but this one was talking about how they weren't Team Rocket and they have a son. How do they remember? Because Dez,
And why does it look like a Pokemon?
well, Dez didn't remember, right?
Bruv.
Des, come out here.
Yeah, he like very quickly is like, hi, there's a man in there.
Yeah.
Says you have his son.
No.
Do we have his son?
I don't know, man.
Says his name's Jacob. It's coming back to him slowly.
Are there more like people or ghosts in there?
Not in there, but like adjacent, yeah.
So like.
Remember like,
Yeah.
remember the place that you went?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is like one of those.
Right.
But it's like a room, but you have the key, right? That makes sense?
Sure, but then how did he get in there?
That I don't know. You may have brought him with you.
So did
But he's very sure you have his kid.
I know. This is
I'm
so
happy to like
horrible.
escort him somewhere that's not here.
Oh.
No, he's
But he
just-
seems very adamant that he would like to see the sun again.
I would. This is awful.
Yeah, it's a bit rough.
What's he saying, CJ?
A bit dark for us, isn't it?
He's essentially explaining that this guy is now remembering his name. He says his name is Jacob and that he wants to see his son, and he thinks I have his son.
He's offering you anything he's got, which right now
There's
I
nothing.
don't think is anything.
Yeah.
I'd call his bluff, but
Can you go in there and like tell him that I don't have his son and like try to calm him down, and then also look around and see if you can see anybody else?
All he does is like scream when he sees me. I don't think he's quite got a hold of the situation.
It sounds like you don't want to go back in there.
I think he's afraid of ghosts.
He is?
I don't think he knows what's going on. He keeps asking where his hands are, where his kid is, how come he
Alright,
can't
I'll-
feel the wind
I'll
on
let
his
him,
face.
I'll let him back out.
Okay. Yeah, he comes tumbling back out. Oh my god, please don't put me back in. Please. Please, anything you want. Anything. Just tell me where my son is.
I don't know.
Please. You knew his name.
I didn't know that you were even in there. I don't know why this is happening.
But you knew his name. Please, just tell
I
me where
found a
Corey is.
Pokeball that had that name scratched into it. I didn't
Please.
know your son. I
Please,
never
just tell
met
me
him.
where.
I don't. Oh my god, dude.
Just tell me where.
D, out of frustration, is gonna walk over to this thing
Uh-huh.
and just grab it by the head.
Yeah. Your hands pass through it, but he's like,
Yeah,
please.
he's dead. And I just push it off and I walk away.
No. No, he can't be. If you... He wouldn't have... No, he had Ratty to protect him. He can't be. No. He was right next to me.
Oh my god.
But if I'm here... Please just tell me where you found it.
Xantha, there's like a big hole in the ground.
And he flies off.
That was great. That was great. All right. It's a good day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna walk back into my tent.
It's 8 a.m.
CJ, wait.
As Dez is just like...
My 2 cents, knowing nothing about how that happened, what you do, and anything. If there's a lot more in there like that guy, you can do that every morning for the next year, or we can just shoot them all out now. Just something to think about. I don't know what any of this means.
I'm gonna enter my tent.
Okay.
And I'm going to go back into my hand with Desmond.
Okay. Yeah, he'll like, oh, can I get the door for you, sir? I'm just kidding. Oh, and he jumps in and he's like, that was the most awkward situation I've ever been a part of. Thank you for bringing me back to this cone of safety.
It's really horrible.
I feel much happier in here when nobody's staring at us.
So awful.
Oh dear.
Well, guess what we're gonna do?
Are we gonna find more?
Yep.
Oh good. Alright. You still see the sort of wispy shade of Kaya over in the corner. As Dez is just like, yeah, so that guy just kinda like, you like held up your hand, right? And he just came like pummeling out of the wall and just like flew out. So maybe do that again. I don't know.
Can I like look around and see if I can like, if there's like a bubble and I can see past like the room that we're in?
Give me a nice little perception check.
22.
Whoa!
Finally.
22. Big guy. Okay, yeah, as you look around, similar to the space you found yourself in all those sessions ago. As you look past, it almost looks like you're staring through the inside of a bubble that someone has blown. It's very, almost beautiful, but translucent. And all around the outside, what you thought for all these weeks has been smoke are different spirits. And some of them are trying to like claw their way through the bubble. They realize they can't get in. They get frustrated and they leave. But you now see hundreds of these little spectral forces. There's like, it's kind of like serene and beautiful, but also it's like the scariest thing I've ever seen, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's not good.
Yeah, no, I don't know. You just kind of like held out your hand and he just like got pulled through the bubble and he was
Right.
screaming the whole time and he
Okay,
flew himself out.
All right. When we were in there, it seemed like all of those ghosty guys in there weren't the like nicest people ever.
Yeah, no, a lot of them are like that guy, but they're confused and most of them get upset and angry really easily.
So
It's traumatic
what
when you
I'm
get exploded.
thinking is like, what if it's not the best idea to just let all of these ghosts out, right?
Well, I mean, I guess that depends on your opinion of the ghosts as a whole.
I love you,
Oh, thanks, bruv. Love you too.
but some of the other ghosts we've encountered have not been so great.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That last one,
He was
kind of a joke. And the one before. But the other two were cool. The guy that was just in here, I think he was just distraught, you know. I would be too. If I didn't have hands anymore, oh man, can you imagine that? Oh, now that I have them, I don't ever want to lose them. These are great.
yeah.
I can like grasp stuff now. Oh, it's so cool. Do you ever just like pick stuff up? Just because you can? Oh, it's so fun.
I'm gonna do like her roll here. Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over to the wispy Kaya-ness.
Mm-hmm.
Kindness.
Yeah, the head just
Did
turns to meet you.
Did we decide that this was not really Kaya? Isn't that where we left
Did
it?
you decide that it's not really
I
Kaya?
feel like that's what I decided, but... Hey, so like, are you a thing or are you not a thing?
Reframe your question.
No. Answer my question.
Am I a thing?
Yeah.
Depends
Do
on your
you
definition
actually
of a
exist,
thing.
or are you just me trying to figure this out?
Does it matter?
Yeah, it does.
I exist enough, don't I?
No,
I'm here.
I hate you.
I mean, if it was something that was there to help you, they wouldn't blow the gig and not help you anymore.
Right, but all it does is ask me questions.
Isn't that why you're here?
No. It's not why I'm here.
Then why
I'm
did you
here to
come?
ask you questions, and then you give me answers.
So magic
Is that what you
ball
want?
that just lands on
Yes.
try again later every time.
That is what I want.
Then CJ, ask your question.
Do you actually exist, or are you just part of me?
The answer lies somewhere in between.
God damn it. What does that mean?
I exist
Yes.
within you. Outside of this chamber, this room, whatever you want to call it, you. No. I can never leave. Nor can I fully stay. I can simply visit.
Would it be a good idea if I let all these ghosts out of my hand?
Depends what you want to happen.
I want them to do whatever they want.
A dangerous proposition. Not all of them have pure intentions.
How do we figure out which ones are not going to destroy the world?
We're all hearing.
Judge CJ.
Ghost
Spectral
court.
ghost.
Ghost court. Dun-dun.
As the one holding the key, I suppose that's for you to decide.
God damn it.
I will caution you. You've sealed away one ghost. Have you not? It took its toll. Your faculties are not what they once were, is that true? It's written on your face. You can see it in your soul. Who's to say letting these out wouldn't be letting out something worse?
Yeah, man.
For every dozen that are pure of heart, you may find a dozen or 100 more that are not.
Sick. It's
Yours is not an enviable position.
good. Am I becoming a ghost?
I'll not hide the fact from you. I gather you already know the answer to that question.
Kind of would be my answer. So
The more you use your abilities, the more you will come to resemble me as I once was.
right, but like turning my eyes on, does that count?
Depends what you use it for.
Just like talking to people and Pokemon and
Typical
stuff.
CJ just trying to find the loophole.
Just like, let me have these powers that are not gonna make me more of a ghost.
When you tap into abilities that are not natural, you give away part of yourself.
Bruh.
Think of your humanity, your life, as a scale. Every time you take from one side, you're making it lighter. When you add it to the other, you make it heavier. Eventually, you tip it.
Sure. If I am a ghost, CJ, am I still CJ?
Depends on your definition. In appearance, yes. Function, maybe.
But would I be like Desmond, where like I'd still be a cool guy?
Depends who finds you.
What does that mean?
You found Desmond. Called him to you. He talks about it all the time. As Des gets real sheepish, he's like, "Oh, come on, you didn't have to like out me like that. Come on, he's right here. Come on, you don't even respond when I talk to you. Now I'm so you just embarrassing me."
What if I let him go? Could he get me?
Desmond?
Yeah.
No.
That's
Oh, well,
such a silly question.
I mean, you don't know. I could try. I don't know. But I think I'd be really good at getting people. I don't know. Is that what I want? I don't know. This is weird. Why are we talking about me?
Well, this has been super helpful, as per usual. Does talking to Jin and Rai count as ghost stuff? Because they're just like cadabras that I can like tell to do stuff, right?
Could you talk to them before?
Man, how do I get this off of me?
You want it gone?
No, I'm just asking as for future reference. I'm not saying I want you to get rid of it. I'm just saying how do I get rid of it if I wanted to?
You must give it to someone else.
Cool.
Oh.
Sounds good. Can I give it to anybody? Like people or Pokemon?
Oh. Interesting.
I don't see why not.
Sick. Thank you.
Hey, little pidge.
I curse you for all times! And then he just goes, "Woo!" Release the floodgates! Release!
That was my plan all along.
Spectral bird army.
All of these ghosts flying out of its
Sick as fuck.
Free the ghost!
Oh, God.
I love you!
Oh,
Oh my
moly.
word! I used all of you! I'm doing it again! Run!
All right. Okay. Well, thank you for actually answering some questions. It's very helpful this time, actually.
Take care of yourself, CJ.
Yeah, we'll see what that means.
As her head just kind of heads back to the bubble.
Sick. I'll kind of look around to see the ghosty ghosts that are outside the bubble.
Yeah, there's some spooky specters out there. Go ahead and give me a roll. Give me a perception check.
That's a 13.
13? There's a lot of spooky ghosties. You're like, I'd hate to see that in my nightmares. Probably see you forever. You see one stationary coil of ribbons.
And I'm gonna leave my hand as quickly as possible.
Yeah, and you see dangling around his neck a single piece of a key. As he waves at you. As you emerge, kind of dab your nose a little bit, and it's very, very bloody. And for a little bit of time, the four of you all hear.
Oh my god.
Almost on the breeze, and just as quickly it's gone.
That wasn't real. Cool.
Yeah, D has no idea what that was, and it's just like, huh?
Oh, you don't hear it.
Oh, I
You're
don't.
spared.
I clutch my key piece.
Okay. Yeah, yours is still there.
I'll check mine
Do
too.
we all? Yeah.
Phoebe, yours is still there.
Where's mine?
Wherever you keep it.
Where's mine? Where's mine, Drew? Where is it?
Wherever you keep it. If
Where's
it's-
it, Drew?
If you keep it in your bag, it's in your bag.
Okay.
Bentley,
Yep.
yours is still there.
Okay. Bentley's just gonna be outside of CJ's tent, like
Everyone immediately just.
CJ,
Hey.
you're right in there.
Yeah, I'm coming out.
Yeah, you've got.
He wants the world.
You
to
have
know.
a you have a pretty sizable
Finally.
nosebleed yet
I
again.
knew it.
I'm just gonna leave that where that is.
Okay. Yeah, it's just kind of pooling down your face. Slowly.
Cool. Okay, so
CJ.
I learned some stuff.
You can't keep doing
Dripping
that.
down your chin into the dirt.
I learned some things. This
nose is
should be
bleeding again.
helpful. I think letting out all of the ghosts would be really bad. Cause that's just a room. This is just a room in the other area. So you know how we all went there?
Mm-hmm.
You know how I sucked up a bunch of ghosts that time? It's like that. But if I open the room, it's just open to the whole thing. So then all of them could just come out.
Like the whole shadow ghost world.
Yeah.
Seems like it.
What's keeping him out?
My room. I think this.
Like as oh.
How come some can come out anyway?
None really have. The one just came out because I did what you told me to do.
Where you
I
just
think we got lucky.
like willed it to happen?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then my sister, I kind of pulled her into my hand yesterday.
So you are the only thing keeping all ghosts from coming out.
No, I mean, it's like the other times. Like they have a hard time getting here. We can't really get there.
Yeah.
You're like one
But
access point.
Did the thing that gave you
Allows
that say anything about this?
No.
Didn't
He was like,
just
"You'll
say,
be happy that you have it," and I was like, "Peace, bro. See you later. Catch you on the flip flop."
I thought he said that it was a gift, but like you owed him one or something.
No, he said it was a gift for letting him go, and that
Sometime in the future.
I would be happy that I had this.
Sometime in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, CJ, your nose is still just bleeding, dripping onto the ground.
Yeah, so I don't think letting out all the ghosts is a good idea. However, Jin and Rai are still here. I'll be like, "Hey guys, come here."
They kind of peer around the outside of the tent,
I know you hate them and all
then
that,
just very creepily just step through the wall of it
but
as they stand
they're
outside.
but they're functional at very least, and they're gonna do whatever I tell them to do. So I'm gonna tell them to do one more thing, and then I'm never gonna use them again. So if
Kill
you guys
each other
want to
for
come up,
sport.
if you guys want to come up with something good, now would be the time to do that.
What are you gonna have him do?
I have no idea. I
Oh.
don't know what to do with them. They're kind of just staring at me. So I would like them to leave, and then I don't want to ever use them again because I feel like this is part of what's making me feel worse.
What do you think are your next steps?
I feel like we have to find the grave tent.
I don't even know what that means.
Like-
Steps to what?
You have the world of ghosts banging on your hand to be let out into the world.
Mm-hmm.
Is it literally just do your best to continue to not do that, or is there something like, what if you take that off, can they get out?
I
Is
can't.
it shut forever?
I can't take it off. I can only give it to something else,
Gifted?
essentially.
So, if I'm understanding this correctly, based upon what that other ghost said, everyone that has ever died is in your hand?
Not in his hand, because his hand is the room. In the ghost world.
So you know how we walk through that door?
Yeah.
That goes to the ghost realm. This
That's
inside
like
there
next to
exists in the ghost realm, except for there's like a wall
it. Right.
around where this is.
I imagine it like inside your hand is like a house, and everyone's trying to get in your house.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay, cool.
Only
Same
just
page.
a room.
You just said house and I said wall.
Yeah.
Okay,
Same thing.
gotcha.
Right, so there's a part that's walled off in your hand, and that's where Des hangs out. And then there's everything else on the outside of that room, house, whatever we want to call it.
Yeah, it's like a big buff security vault. Nobody's getting out
But you
unless I
can't-
say you can go.
You can't be the only one with that.
Did the
Because
thing?
what's
How
her
do we
name
know
had
that?
one.
Wait, did the thing have it
Didn't
and
she?
he gave it to you, and that's how you have it because he had it before?
Yeah, Mayburn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he had it, and then he was like,
Well, I mean, I didn't
Mayburn.
see it on him. He just kind of gave it to me. That's where we got this.
"Yeah, remember Dane?"
From the grave tender.
Yeah.
Oh, I
That's
thought
what
you
he's
said
asking.
a name like Mayburn, like some dude.
Oh no, Dane Mayburn.
You never asked.
He
Here to
was
the
one of the
throne
most
of
important
Mayburn.
people from Mayburn. We made him vomit profusely, stole his keys, and then let
He
out
was
a ghost king.
arguably the most important
I
person.
mean,
in
he
Mayburn.
really was.
But nobody knew that
He unlocked the game.
till it was too late.
Okay, so yeah, if you can think of something, let's use these guys, because then I never want to do that again. I'm going to try to not use ghost stuff for a while.
Okay, CJ, let's maybe save it, put a pin in it.
Okay,
And
well,
then-
I don't know what they're going to do. They're probably just going to stand here and stare at us until I tell them to do something.
Can you give it back to the grave tender?
I have no idea.
I don't know that
We
we would want
I
to.
haven't seen him again.
Put it in a letter. I'll mail it to him.
Yeah, we could do that.
Just like if we came across him.
Question
Maybe.
true.
Yeah.
So Dee's been in earshot, like listen to this whole thing.
Yeah.
Talking and hearing about like the grave tender and hearing like the story of the grave tender.
Mhm.
Would we know a location as to where he would have had his home, place of residence in said time frame that maybe loosely translates to today's time?
For the region as it is now, no.
Okay.
Whatever locations they allude to, they never spoke directly. He was always the one working under the table, basically.
Gotcha.
So he was everywhere, but
nowhere.
also nowhere.
Gotcha.
A big network of people working for him.
Okay.
Regardless, I say you hold off on any ghost stuff for now. Look at your face. You're all covered in blood again.
Yeah,
don't
CJ,
like it.
there's now like a sizable amount of your blood on
Yeah,
the,
you're
on
not
the
looking
ground.
good,
It is
CJ.
starting to kind of like dry up a little bit.
Could have any blood left after the last couple days.
You just need to cool it for now, and then
Pretty tired.
maybe we can go and try and figure out what's going on with these runes, and maybe that'll help us protect ourselves even more. I have to figure out what to do with this Ratata since Trainer's likely dead.
Should have given it to his dad. Here you go.
I mean the
here's-
ghost with no hands? who
Yeah.
made a very big point to say he doesn't have hands?
I mean, Milo made a trainer. We could make another trainer. Avenge your son's death. Go kill all of Team Rocket.
with this
With-
I
Ratata.
don't have to do
Corey.
anything. Yeah, with this Super Fang Ratata.
What's everybody's wisdom scores?
15 for D.
15?
-4.
17.
Your score, not your modifier.
I was joking. 14.
17?
16.
16?
16.
Okay. Yours is 14?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, Milo, everybody but you, oddly enough,
figured.
notices as you guys have been talking, the way your blood has been dripping onto the ground. It's been slowly plotting into a little bit of a shape. And it's been
I
slowly
swear.
dripping and forming. A very wide grin. 2 long horns. Big smile.
I'm willfully
2
not
little
seeing
dot
this, I think.
eyes.
CJ, back
Just slowly dripping into the
up.
ground.
CJ, back up.
Why?
Look at the ground.
And just stomp on it.
Okay. Yeah. As you go to stomp, it's just a little puddle of blood.
Wait, did I even see that?
All of you are like, is that like a face? And as you go to kick, you like half blink for a second, and it's just a little puddle of blood. And then you kind of stomp in it, it just kind of splatters a little bit. You get it all over your shoe.
Did
As I
anybody
went to
else
look, it
see
was
that?
Dirt and blood in my face.
Oh, God. Oh, jeez, God. Oh.
Phoebe, you saw that, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't real. We're just seeing things.
Dun. 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 Dun.
I'm gonna take the Haxorus head and put it on and just like swivel around and try and find something that.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Oh, I was working on that. Okay.
As you're like, okay, I want to hold that piece. Excuse me, Dean.
Outside.
You suck.
8.
Okay. Yeah, as you frantically look around real quick, nothing jumps out at you. Anyways.
Okay, so that was neat.
What was neat?
Nothing. It didn't even. Nothing happened.
Okay, cool.
It wasn't real. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. I'm just gonna be a ghost. It'll be fine. I'll be a nice ghost, like Des.
That's the only option.
No, I can also give this to somebody else. Then I don't have to deal with it anymore.
So Phoebe, can I see those runes again?
Sure.
Try and break the awkward tension. So do you think maybe we should go try and figure out more about these? Especially with what I just saw, I feel like we could use all the help we can get. Beulah?
Yeah.
I don't even know what they do.
I don't really know.
Cool.
Sometimes
Well,
they work.
Can I have my head back, please?
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
As you just go
Cut
right
me
back
hesitate.
to tinkering.
Just didn't even realize I
Yeah.
was still holding it because I'm so
Yeah.
distraught.
I'd say for as long as you've been working on it, you do eventually pry the bulkier part of the faceplate off, leaving just the 2 lenses.
Cool. Bloop, bloop.
A much more wieldable size. As Ona's just like, oh yeah.
Boo! You don't want a giant head of a beast.
Try
Helmet.
lugging that thing around, dude. My strength score is an 8.
There's a reason he goes.
Put it on Crash. He's sick as fuck.
So, Phoebe, when you worked at the hospital, were there places where people could like foster Pokemon? Do you know? Like maybe they were like rehabilitated and then.
Yeah, her house.
She was a hoarder.
Yeah, did you have like 14
my
Pokemon?
bedroom is floor to ceiling cats.
You have
It's
like
pretty
14
gross.
Sween Up, don't you?
Yeah.
Quick, name them. Go.
So.
Patrick Swayze. What?
That's 2. That's 2.
Patrick Swayze.
Swayze.
Well, there's Dinkus,
It's
Marie.
Jason, Kevin, and Patrick Swayze.
I just change them every time.
There's Master
Maurice.
Chief, Chocolate Master Chief,
Nestle.
Dennis Quaid.
Nestle and Dennis Quaid.
And that's Pablo.
Oh
We
my
don't talk to
God.
Pablo.
I think so.
I feel bad for this little guy. If his trainer's not around anymore, I just want to find somewhere safe where he could maybe have a life again.
Yeah, you should be somebody that would like foster them.
Okay, well,
Kind of poke my head up. Don't your parents like take care of Pokemon and like breed them? Wouldn't that be a safe place?
Yeah, but
Back to tinkering.
Amber Crag is pretty far from where we're at now. I mean, we
Insightful logic? Did you just say insightful logic? Yeah.
I mean, in
Demon
theory,
needs sleep.
if we head back to Fola,
He's a
We could-
sleepy guy.
we could maybe take the river all the way down through the Sierras and then maybe stop by my parents. And then from there, we could continue south to the coast and port.
I thought we needed to go get Draft Rig.
Ah, you're right. Well, maybe later. I'm just trying to think, because, you know, it's kind of dangerous to keep Pokemon around us. That's all I'm gonna say.
None of my Pokemon have died.
The tallest.
Thanks. Jay.
Wow.
Everybody's so...
Bentley's just gonna go and pack up his stuff.
It's rough.
Okay.
The tallest mountain. Is that the Sierras? What he was saying?
That would be the... Yeah, I'd say that's probably the tallest mountain range in the Laris region. Be the Sierras.
I'm down
Cuts across.
because I need to go up to the top of that mountain place. Anyways.
So do you. So do you. Yeah, that would be the highest point.
Because that's... We're calling back. That's what she asked, is like, go to the tallest mountain and place one there.
Yep.
Okay.
Basically, every town, and then you've got to get one on the mountain so that the signals can go over.
Correct.
All right, well, if anybody has any cool ideas for these two, let me know, because they're just going to stare at me until they tell them to do something.
Okay.
I mean, if it's actively hurting your existence, I'm not gonna suggest anything.
Is there information that we need? Is there anything that we need right now?
Not right now.
To me, knowledge of what to do with you.
They can go get Draft Rig for you if you want.
No, I don't. That's fine. No thanks.
Two
Hard
ghost
pass.
cadabras. We are here to collect this beast. May those senses regards. Okay.
Oh my god.
There's just mysteriously a third one there with a cello.
Could they find the grave tender?
I don't know. I think I asked them to do that before, and they said they couldn't do it. They didn't do a good job.
So we could send them on one final mission, and they might not even be able to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I have something, but it's selfish, and I don't want you to.
What
put
is
that
it?
On me.
Nope. Tell me what it is.
Or I'll suck you into my hand.
I'll devour your soul.
Oh god.
What
Can
is
you
it?
do that? I don't even know.
What is it, D? What is it, D?
See if where my dad is and if he's actually still out there looking for me.
What do you mean? I thought you said he was in Green Gate.
He leaves Green Gate all the time. He does business elsewhere. I don't know what he does. But all I know is that he's probably not happy that I left and having that he locks me in the house.
Do you think he's looking for you?
It's my assumption, but again, I don't know. But
Oh.
again, don't waste your last hurrah on me.
Huh.
I mean, if push comes to shove, if you or if he's coming after you, dude, we'll fight him.
Yeah.
We could remove his knees. if
We've
you
seen a
wanted.
lot
You
worse.
Just say the word.
I mean, he's a big dude.
We've seen a lot worse.
Okay.
I mean, unless your dad's like a demon ghost, I'm not really worried about it.
Last time I recall, you wasn't.
It's probably fine then.
Okay.
It's exactly what a demon ghost would want you to think. It's that he's not a demon ghost.
How far is town from where we're at?
Which one? Xantha or Fola?
The nearest one. I don't really.
Xantha is about a 6-hour walk. Fola, you got about a day.
Aren't we close to what the place that we got flown from?
The what the butt?
The Wadabad.
No,
The water
no,
butts?
you guys are very far from Antiola now.
The
Really?
Wadabad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You flew a long way.
That's
We're
like on
west
the
of
opposite
Fola.
side, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Tropius was like, time to go
Okay.
literally anywhere else, and just yeeted you as far
Extreme
as she could carry you.
speed,
Okay.
like yeeted us.
So we're sorry. Say that again.
You're a couple hours, so probably about 6-hour walk from Xantha. You can
Okay.
make it there by early afternoon, or you could get to Fola if you pushed it late into the night, otherwise early the next morning.
Is Tropius still here just hanging out?
Tropius is kind of just recuperating for the first time in several weeks, is not actively on the run from something that could rip it apart and destroy what makes it a creature.
If
It was just kind of chilling.
she's left here, would she be in any danger from AKA like the Sneasel gangs or...
From what you've seen, you gather Tropius could probably handle itself.
I mean,
It does
even
have
in the
several
state
points of
that-
exhaustion
Yeah, that's what I mean.
that it's currently sleeping off, but
Okay.
it stands to reason a guardian this close in proximity to potentially a second one would be fine.
Okay.
I think I might need to go to Lake Lahana again. Crash has been acting weird.
What are you doing?
His stone looks weird, and the water he's shooting out isn't like blue anymore. It's like weird gray, green.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I look at his stone close?
Yeah. Be nature or insight.
Channel your inner Arthur.
Hey, what do you think would happen if I gave this to Crash?
Give what?
This.
Bad things.
As he just roars to the sky, just like, ah!
Yikes.
Be
Natch.
sick.
And then he's like, what?
One.
Ghost Water
talking about me?
Guardian. That'd
Talk
be
about
kinda
me?
cool.
Talk about me? Square up.
Fire Ghost,
Yeah.
Water Ghost. Sick Ghost, Water, Fire team. Be cool.
Yeah, it's a 5.
A 5. I mean, the stone is obviously not like as bright blue as it once was,
Yeah.
but like, who knows why? It's like looking into a murky puddle.
That is weird. It doesn't look the same.
Yeah, I don't know why. It all started when the weird weather happened. After we left Fola. It's like,
Oh, really?
yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I thought it happened when that thingy attacked him.
No.
Hmm.
What, like, we were in Xantha and stuff like this was happening.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I don't know what else we're gonna do.
Oh, we gotta go back to Atiola, right? I mean, we can go down to the coast if we want to go there first and then back up to Atiola. I don't really care what operation we do right now. It didn't-
Did I see the map?
And Drew, question for you. With all this time, do I have enough scraps of this metal that I can continue about all the ventures that I need?
You have now,
With the amount of time
okay.
they're in, I would say. But the short answer is yeah. There's plenty of metal. Not a lot of it is still usable. You guys did a number on it.
Yeah.
But
So-
between you, Ona, and Neek, you've pretty much picked clean everything that still functions. But there is a sizable amount of just metal scrap that's just been completely dismantled and wrecked.
Well, if I give these guys each a couple pieces here and there, how many pounds-wise could we carry? And I can just keep track of it myself.
Yeah, same deal. Everybody can carry along with their gear. It's 10, I'm going to say, because I can't remember, I think it might even be 4. I think it's 4. I'm going to say because you're kids, even if it's not, I'll say you can do 4 times your strength score in extra carry weight.
Mm-hmm.
Anything beyond that and you're moving at half speed, there's exhaustion points if you press on too far.
Okay.
But basically,
So-
I think I don't think any of you have above a 13 in strength.
No.
I am 13.
12.
Yeah. So CJ can carry the most in 54 pounds of gear, but I'll say all of your camping equipment each is probably about 10 pounds. Any of your extra gubbins, the incubator itself is probably like
I'm already carrying
10-ish.
around 35 pounds worth of dick, so.
How do you walk with that thing?
I was waiting for you to say like rocks or something.
Yeah, I thought you were like.
Jesus
He
Christ.
saw his chance and he took it.
I'll carry 10 pounds.
We were all going here, and then he just goes.
And then he went around and into loops.
I'll carry 10 pounds myself and give 5 pounds to everybody else if they would like to carry.
I'll carry some.
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
How much you carry?
I'm carrying 10.
I'll carry 10.
Enough.
I'll carry 11.
So let's see. So 10, 20, 25.
You hand me 5,
30,
I go give
35.
me a little bit more.
So 35 pounds in total.
Okay.
And I'll just keep track of it myself.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's mostly in the form of like large plate metals. A lot of the gears and wiring and stuff is just so ravaged that it's not really salvageable. You and Neek spent all night trying to get as much of that stuff out as you could. The only thing left over on the body that can't safely be removed, given how the rolls went, is the claw structure that is carrying currently liquidized firestone. Anytime you've tried to get near that stuff, it ends poorly. Either singeing on your hands or it like starts a small electrical fire on the components and some stuff gets lost.
Gotcha.
So I would say those things are probably not safe to remove. Whether or not it's safe to leave them here the way they are, I will leave up to you. But just given how the rolls went the first bat around for everybody looking through the body, pretty much everybody knows what that stuff is and can do, but has no way of dealing with it.
Yeah. Well, we can bury it here because we know how
Yeah.
to get back to here.
So once Bentley packs up all of his stuff in his tent and everything, and then gets the pounds of scrap heap from D, Milo, so do you think we want to bury whatever's left of this thing before we head out?
The machine thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can, or break it, or both.
Yeah, I don't know how I would go about breaking it, but either way, we should definitely not leave it just intact lying around, I think.
Agreed.
Anybody got anybody to make a big old hole?
Dirty.
Not on me.
Anybody got me?
We've got the
Trapinch probably
portable-
could.
Do it.
You used it already.
Yeah, you
in
did.
the heat of the
You
moment.
did. That's fair.
In the heat of the moment.
Yeah, whoever you deposited is deleted. What?
Just me.
You were
Only
right to be
Milo,
afraid.
Yeah.
So Bentley will
because
tell.
you were
Why is it
afraid.
only my Pokemon?
It could sense your weakness.
Because you're afraid of it.
He'll tell Trapinch to try and dig a sizable hole off on the
Okay.
like
Yeah.
behind some trees or some shrubs, maybe.
Yeah, she quite eagerly just begins munching dirt, and it just disappears. It's like a Pac-Man ghost just going around digging a big hole.
10,000
That's pretty
pound dirt
impressive.
challenge.
Yeah, not too bad.
And she then just kind of emerges from the hole, goes, and it's just big earthy burp.
Oh,
And she looks very full, and then just kind of rolls on her back, just like, oh,
nice.
I'll give her belly scritches.
she's like, oh, the little back foot starts kicking. Oh yeah, oh that's a good spot. There's now a pretty big hole, so it's
Enough
like
to-
5 feet deep, 10 feet wide, enough you could just push
can
the
push it
stuff
in.
in there.
Cool.
Perfect.
The components that are left.
Let's do it.
All right, everybody who's pushing, give me a strength check, because as we've stated,
Pontiki is
Can I have
strength.
mortar help?
Pontiki is helping.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? What am I doing?
7.
I want to send out
I'll
Dumpster
get
too.
Kingpin out.
Okay. Yeah, Nubster, Kingpin,
So that's a 9 from D,
Mortar.
and then Kingpin. Oh baby.
It's a 7 from Bentley and an 8 from Mortar.
Oh,
18 from Kingpin.
Nice. Nubby boy, bringing it home.
Do you have? No. 15 for Nubster. Pontiki seems about right. Is an 8.
okay. Yeah, Pontiki
Shit better than
throws.
me.
Pontiki throws one little piece in, and then you realize it's a screwdriver.
That's mine.
And she's like, I'm so sorry. And just goes back in and like drags it back out.
Sorry, no, she's 0.
Oh, okay. Then she goes to throw your screwdriver and then can't lift it, and you're like, that one doesn't go. And she goes, okay. She just falls off immediately when you pick it up.
And then Phoebe was just 9.
Okay. Rather fittingly, all of the children who push are just like, "Ugh." Mortar is kind of like one hand trying to push it. It's Nubster and Kingpin that are putting in all the work, and then Nubster finally is like, wait, and just moves the earth that it's under and puts it into the hole. It's like, why do I ever do anything? Just walks away as Kingpin's like, ooh, I got a good lift in, really threw that. You see that, dude? I moved the whole earth. That was cool.
Good job, buddy.
Bentley will try and get like a big branch or like a piece of shrub and put it on top of the buried dirt.
Okay.
That's not gonna do
Does
anything.
it look
but
out of place?
Probably, but just another thing that buries it.
Yeah. Tropius will just kind of bow her head, seeing where you're headed, and helps it grow a few roots in there.
Oh, nice.
Stuffs a
nice.
little branch.
Perfect.
It still looks a little weird. Like, it very obviously is a bush that was planted. But over time, it'll normalize.
Good.
Strong wind come through. Undo all the tilling of the earth. But any whomst, you've buried the creature. What's the play?
Boop, boop.
Where to now, Tots?
Bentley's just gonna grab his walking stick and give a nod to Pendleton and start trekking off back towards Fola.
Okay. Yeah, Pendleton's like, oh, all right, cool. Let's go. He's like, anybody need help packing up your camps or anything? Guys,
Good.
good.
I would like to go up to Houndoom
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of talk to him and gauge it out. Like, hey, we're gonna go this way. I don't really know what you're going through, and I can't pretend to. But if you feel inclined to follow with us, you're welcome to. If you feel like you want to stay here and guard this place, you're welcome to. Just wanted to give you the heads up that we're moving on.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
14.
Okay. He'll kind of gently headbutt you right into your chest. Kind of lifts you up a little bit, nuzzles, and then finds your hand. And then it's just like, yeah, go ahead, He's like, come at it. Yeah, there it is. And his little leg kicks. He doesn't really give you any other signs than that.
Okay.
But as you pack up your gear and start heading out, at first he kind of stands, a little awkward, looks at the hill, looks at you, and he just lays down. Stares in the direction that you're headed, but just lays down. And as you get about 40 feet away, you feel his head under your hand again.
Oh, okay.
And he's a little bit warmer to the touch. And for just a second, you see in his eye a little like glimmer of recognition. He gives you a nod. And then he kind of goes back semi-catatonic, but just walks with you.
Okay. Well then, come along, buddy.
And then give me a perception check.
Oh, okay.
Which is prime time for you to
Come
have the
on,
sun in your
buddy.
eyes. But please don't.
I put on my sunglasses and 14.
All right. Thank you. As you look back at the hill one last time, you see that very large visage of Howl. Spectral. You can see straight through it, but he's dark, dark black. Very elongated horns. And he lets out this big guttural roar, and you can see the Houndoom that's next to you, his ears kind of twitch for a second. And he howls right back, and you can see that similar trail of like red northern lights over your head for a minute. And as that howl trails off, you see that spectral image overhead, gives you a deep bow before turning and heading back down the back of the hill.
I'll just look on with utmost respect and walk along with this Houndoom.
Okay. Who I've decided to name Jowl. No! Anyways. But yes, you get one final howling send-off from your boy.
Beautiful.
To Fola we go. Again.
All right. Let's get a marching order for the raid to Fola, yeah? Who's walking first?
Bentley already went ahead
Ben
because
Kelly.
he's
Yeah.
angry, so he's leading the pack, and he'll have Ratata and Trapinch out walking, and then have Mortar and Manny out walking together.
Okay. Yeah, Manny the whole time is just kind of doing like his little dancing back and forth like in between Mortar's legs.
Fair.
Just happy to be out, stretching him. He's like, I've been in a ball for so long, this is frustrating. Get me out of here, dude. He's kind of dancing in between. Pendleton's walking along, got his little walking stick. Tugs on your hand a little bit. Pats you on the back of the leg, because that's about as high up as he can reach. He's like, you're gonna be alright, dude. He just keeps trucking.
I'll just emulate how he walks with his walking stick with my own.
Two of you are just like, I am but a humble bear.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take up the rear.
Alrighty. That makes sense. You're carrying a lot of metal. You did not sleep. And you're just like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, man. As even Neek is like starting, you can see he's got bags under his eyes. He's like, man, long night.
I'm gonna hold up his ball to him, see if he wants to go back in for
He's
a
like,
rest.
oh, yeah, for sure. He's like, can you just pick me up? Just wake me up when we get there.
Okay.
Just a note, maybe Houndoom here or Kingpin could probably help with the load.
Oh, yeah, that would most definitely be a good thing. And I will...
Get onto Kingpin and fall asleep.
Yep. Absolutely. I didn't even
You
think
like
about
start
that.
to unload your backpack on him and you just fall on top. And he's like, yeah, this is fine. He just kind of stocks up a little bit,
Mhm.
kicks the back of your leg over. So you're like just dangling off the side. He's like, it'll be fine.
Perfect.
He'll be okay. As Kingpin plods along happily, he's like, all right, cool. He's like, we're keeping a reasonable pace. Anybody else have any Pokemons out?
I just
I'm
have
assuming
Crash.
Crash, yeah.
And,
Tiki.
of course, the cat around my neck.
Ah, yes, of course. You mustn't forget her. Pontiki's up?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Pontiki. Pontiki's having a great time. There is still some cloud cover today. It's not like a crystal clear day.
Mm.
The storm itself is largely gone. It's not actively snowing everywhere anymore, but there's still some residual cloud cover.
Huh.
As Pontiki is like, storms? Yeah, oh, what? You want to talk about storms? Talk about cloud cover? Storms? Hello? As she kind of like excitedly, you're starting to notice as she's walking alongside you, if she's ever distracted, she'll
Yeah.
kind of like hover a little bit and there's little sparks that shoot off the back of her feet. And then she'll kind of like drop back down and walk around. She seems like she knows she's doing it but doesn't know how, so she's just excited when it happens.
Okay.
But she'll like giggle excitedly and look at you and then be like, totally did that on purpose. Not on purpose. Whatever. As Manny's looking back, he's like,
It's like flexing his bone club, like trying to show off.
oh yeah. As he's lifting it like mostly off the ground and still dragging it, he's like, these baby muscles are
Mostly
gonna
off
come
the
in.
ground.
Don't you worry about it. When these biceps come in, baby, it's gonna be good. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna have the sickest arms of all time. Alright. Anybody else doing anything while you're walking?
Yeah, CJ's gonna get on Crash and we're gonna catch Bentley.
Catch him.
I'm gonna get out
Just-
my human ball.
Wait, this is you're doing this now?
I'm gonna get out my
Okay.
human ball.
All right, yeah, go ahead, roll the
Oh yeah, we
D1.
didn't tell you about this.
No, this was CJ's secret from the start of the game. At some point, his mission is to catch Ben.
Yep.
Had all tracks.
No, okay, yeah, you and
Would have
C.
been a lot easier episode 1.
All right.
Yeah.
So many
Oh, you're that kid?
opportunities.
Boop.
Oh, you're
you
asleep
and-
and I'm on watch?
And we did it. Now we leverage his family into making all of the Pokemon for Team Rocket. We hacked the campaign!
Your
Team
dream
Rocket
was a
wins! Suck it, bitches!
Your dream was a warning. and you didn't take it.
time!
Well, that was a fun one-session campaign. I'll start again next time.
So Ben, if you want to reveal your real character, that was my real character. Oh,
Oh, right. You weren't in on it.
oh, I forgot to tell you.
Ouch.
I
That
didn't,
sucks.
you didn't read the email. All right,
I went to your spam, I guess. Whoops.
but yeah, CJ, you and Crash with relative ease as Bentley's walking with Pendleton. You do catch up.
Cool.
As Manny and Mortar are kind of doing the sideways waltz.
I'm gonna jump off Crash and be like, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean what I said. I was just angry and confused, and all this ghost stuff is... Everybody was yelling at me, and I yelled at you, and I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
You're a much better trainer than I am. I shouldn't have said that.
It's fine.
All right. Well, you want to talk about anything, or I don't know. You have any suggestions about my ghost stuff?
I mean, I've already told you not to use it, and I feel like it's already making you more on edge and angry, and that's not what I want.
I don't know, man. I don't want that either. So that's what I'm trying to do. Like, I want to get rid of Jin and Rai, and I want to find, like, somebody to give this to so I don't have to deal with it anymore. It needs to be somebody that we know and, like, trust, or at least somebody that's not going to, like, destroy the world. It's just a lot.
Well, I still trust you. Just figure it out. Like,
Trying, man.
yeah. Well, maybe these runes will have something to help us. I don't know. It's all just so weird.
Yes. Yes. Very much so.
How's Crash doing?
I don't know, man. The stone's a different color still, and he seems like he doesn't really know what's going on or really care that anything's different. I mean, look at him. Just walk around like normal.
Yeah, as he's stomping alongside you, just
So can Bentley get the water stone from around Rose's neck?
Mhm.
And then I want to look at it and kind of like compare it to the stones on Crash's back and see if the water stone is maybe like discolored or like gray and green, or if it's just Crash's.
yeah. The water stone that you have is like crystal blue,
Okay.
very lovely. There's a little water droplet
Lovely.
carved onto the front. But Crash's stone is very murky green. There's still that lovely blue color to it,
Mm-hmm.
but it seems to be kind of swirling around with this like dark green cloud.
Yeah. Do you think maybe something happened with the Guardian?
Maybe. Wasn't the lake like frozen when we went by there?
Well, I think everything was frozen, but I thought maybe when all of this got better, Crash would get better.
That's kind of why I want to go back to the lake. I don't know if we could like find him and see if the actual like big store stone's okay, or I don't know.
No, I'm on the same page. It feels like maybe something happened to it.
Yeah, now that we have like the goggles, we'll probably be able to actually find it.
Maybe, yeah. I guess it kind of depends on whether or not Dee's able to figure something out. I'm kind of worried about him.
Yeah, I need to talk to him too.
Yeah, you should probably go do that.
I
think maybe he's sleeping now,
Yeah.
but
I was going to. I was back there with him, but then he just fell asleep. I was going to talk to him, but
yeah,
then he fell
he's-
asleep. So
he's like-
I decided to come talk to you first.
It's just like, hey, D, I just really want to apologize.
Good chat.
Okay,
well-
you seem busy. I'll catch you later, but that apology still counts.
Totally see CJ doing that.
I said it. I said it. Everyone heard.
I said
Everyone
it. You
heard
might
it.
not have heard it, but
It's not my fault. You were sleeping.
it happened. That's your fault. Yeah, I definitely will when he wakes up.
All right, sounds good. Just keep trudging along with my team.
Okay. Who wants to roll a d6?
One of you. One of you.
Do it.
Do
T.
Other
Hey.
side of the tablers.
Hurry up, do it, roll it, get a 6.
Ooh.
I like a 5.
5 is my favorite number.
As of right now? Or
No,
Actually?
ever. Totally.
Rocks fall.
5 is my
Ever.
favorite number.
All-time
of all
favorite
time.
number. They
All
haven't
time,
come up
5
with a
is
new
the
one
best.
that I like better.
Since I knew about numbers.
I always knew I liked
Ever
five.
since I learned about numbers, I knew
Ever
I
since
liked
5 saved me in the war, I've known that 5 is the best number.
Okay. Phoebe, you begin to notice the road that you guys have been walking on for maybe like an hour at this point is already starting to look less like sand and a little bit more like dirt. There's some trees around. More so than there have been, because you guys did fight like on the cusp of the woods. So you've been walking through for a little while. So I take back what I said. It's just looking more and more like you're getting closer to full is what I'm getting at.
Okay.
But as you walk along, you see a lot more life. Seems like everything's kind of thawed back out.
That was quick.
Every Pokemon that you can see is just so confused. They're all like, is it over? What happened?
Walk by and
Little
wave at them
Pidge
all.
will spread the
Yeah,
news.
everybody is like,
Same.
were we asleep? Did everyone just sleep for a whole day? Hey, did you sleep a whole day? Hey, he slept a whole day too. He did too. That Pidgey didn't sleep a whole day. He said he slept for most of a day, and then this boy made him dry. I don't know.
Is it like more lively? Like there's a lot of like chittering and
Yeah, everything, as much as it's a joke, all of the Pokemon are
Right.
kind of like conversing up in the trees.
it.
They seem incredibly curious about what's going on the road. You guys are the most interesting thing they've seen in days, or as far as they know, 'cause they've been
Right.
frozen.
Right.
But there's a bunch of like very curious Weedles that are just like,
Hi.
and then they kind of like back off, but they're like, we were frozen. It
Yeah.
was weird.
Yeah.
Did you freeze? How did you handle the
I mean,
cold temperatures?
it was cold, but
Okay. All right.
I'm just talking to Weedles. That's what
Yeah, as you're just walking, you're like, yeah, it was really cold. You're like, oh, okay, of course. Like, oh, all right. You can see that a couple apples have fallen from the trees, and they've got like clear like freezer burn marks on them, but the Weedles are happily munching.
Mm.
They don't care. They're fine. But that's all you notice.
Okay.
Just very, much more lively than usual.
Okay.
Lots of Pokemons walking around, flittering from tree to tree.
This is nice.
Yeah. There's a few oddballs here and there. See like big, kind of like pinkish balloon shapes
Mm?
kind of walking about. There's like a lovely tune flowing through the trees. Everything seems to
Aw.
be in relatively high spirits.
Oh.
You see a similar creature to something you've seen before. A little pink starfish with two little horns comes rolling out onto the trail. Kind of doing a little jazz snap as the song kind of hums through the trees. A couple of the birds begin to chirp in a little sing-song pattern. And she goes, "Hi!"
Oh my gosh. Hello. Are we about to get a show?
It just snaps and kind of
Oh.
follows along with you. Occasionally,
Okay.
like cartwheels around in a circle.
Gonna give Bentley a little pep in his step.
Goes, "Hey!"
Hi.
It's having a good time.
Yes.
As it's just kind of cartwheeling around. It sees D sleeping. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
he's-
okay.
he's-
like, I'm not getting a reaction out of this one. Okay,
no,
let's go.
he's
I'll move
passed
along.
out.
I'll move along. Heads over to Bentley. Hey!
Hello. I'll just be more spirited in my walk with Pendy Boy.
Okay. Rolls over to you, CJ. Hi!
Bow, bow.
CJ, take a D6 of inspiration.
Yay!
As Cleffa just goes, yes! And you feel a little inspired. It'll work on any ability check or saving throw
Sick.
for the next 24 hours.
As long as you do it in song.
Yeah.
CJ's
Gotta do it.
Down Bow is gonna be in the next sample of her
Bow, bow.
album.
Yeah.
Sick. I look forward to hearing that, Drew.
All right, I'll make it happen. No, I won't. I'm not gonna do that. I've already forgotten. I guarantee it. It's already gone. But yeah, the Cleffa will hang out for a minute and then just kind of be like, all right, bye! And it rolls away.
Song. Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
You see a couple of yellow cocoon-like husks kind of hanging upside down from some trees.
Oh, pinatas.
What's a pinata?
Just take my walking stick.
Where's the candy?
Just gore and visceral.
All that's coming out of this
no
is
candy
goop.
in this.
It's like green, black goop.
Is it any Claire?
It stinks.
Oh.
It smells so bad.
They're having a party in this
no.
It
forest.
really doesn't taste like candy at all.
You just
all those
still
things, you
eat it?
still eat it.
It's
It's green
disgusting.
and black. It smells terrible. Oh, and it tastes bad too.
I think it tastes worse than it smells.
There's a very large butterfly creature
Oh,
that flutters up to you.
It's huge.
wow.
Guys, is it just me, or is it a lot more lively in the forest than it
Yeah.
was?
It seems like we've skipped winter and we're now in spring.
Yeah, it's very bizarre.
But they're all like approaching us too. You know?
They like you guys. They know that you're the reason that the world is back to normal.
I don't know about that.
They can smell it.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
Those
I
are
do
D
smell
mutters.
like a
Animals are intuitive.
They're all looking at D, who's got the head of the beast mounted, and they're like, Savior! Destroyer of destroyers! He is risen!
He looks like he's tied on the Nidorino, so like, it's the villain, they've captured him.
Huzzah! They're all throwing apples.
So,
Why? Why?
Can I ask Pendleton for some honey?
Oh, gladly. He's like,
Okay.
here.
Then I'm gonna give it to the Butterfree.
Oh, yeah. The little proboscis comes
Yeah.
out.
Oh, is that a beautifly?
Kind of tickles your hand.
I just assumed.
Can I do a history check to see if I know what Pokemon this is?
You may.
13. Very
Butter
close to a
Pokemon.
20, but it was not.
in my sleep.
Always correct. It is a beautifly.
Oh.
As far as you
It's so
know,
beautiful.
traditionally you would not see these in the Laris region.
But thanks to
Transplant!
cryogenesis.
Fancy.
It's a transplant. Team Anchor brought it over from.
Klaxicon. It's a different planet. It's not even
Wow.
part
We're
of
from
this
Klaxicon V.
Klaxicon V.
Okay, sure.
Klaxicon V. That's what came out of my
Just a
mouth.
bunch of beautiful.
Klaxicon V. Next campaign confirmed.
All right, we're doing Starfinder next, I guess.
Are-
From Klaxicon V.
Are there any large, aggressive-looking bees in the area?
Give me a perception check.
Why would you look for
I want a fucking bee drill.
And Drew, how many hours has it been?
You guys are probably about 3 hours into your walk.
Okay.
It's a 9.
A 9.
Yeah.
You don't see any large, angry-looking bees. You do see
Docile, happy caterpillars.
no, but you do see docile, happy comb bees
Oh.
that seem to be nesting nearby.
Oh.
Cool. I've seen those before. We've seen those before. They're selling the
As
honey,
the
right?
cleffa reappears, single male comb bee making his way in the world.
Single male gummy.
As he flies out of his little nest, he's got a little book bag and a suitcase. Ah!
Male combies don't evolve.
Yeah. It's only
He's
females.
got a job at the accounting firm. It's a dead-end job, and his soul is dead.
He's trying to make the best out of his life, even though it'll never happen.
He's really sad and he's dead inside, but he's got 2 kids and he wants a wife. Single male comb bee.
I hope you keep this in.
Watch this fucking sitcom.
It's gonna be on. This is gonna be on every
Major network.
every TV that you guys watch
The
forever.
single
I
male
love that.
comb bee.
And it's just gonna be like boom,
One
boom,
shot is
boom,
gonna be so much fun. Just,
Ugh.
oh god.
But anyways, yes, you do see a bunch of comb bees
Neat. Are there
They
any
seem to
Vespa
be
Queen around?
gathering some things. No, you don't see any
I want
large
to
angry
skip a
bees.
step.
Let's skip this.
Yeah, that was clear.
No, CJ, they're
I
all
don't want
male
to train
comb bees.
anything. I just want what I want.
They're all male comb bees
Okay.
working a
So
dead
I
end
want
job.
Cool.
It's a
It's a
bummer.
bachelor
Hi,
party.
to the
sad
grind.
comb bees. Enjoy your fruitless lives.
As they're like chewing on the like decaying fruit on the ground, they're like,
All of a sudden,
it's
there's
quite
a,
fruitful.
there's a key change in the song. Single male comb bee.
Getting roasted by a kid.
Are there
Children are so insightful. They know how to hurt you the deepest.
Wow.
what are you like 45?
No.
28.
Accurate.
What have you done with your life? Oh my god.
So, looking around, Bentley wants to see if there's anything carved into the trees, or if we've kind of gotten past any like hostile Sneasel territory. Just to
Sure. Yeah, give me a look-see do. Okay, perception check.
17.
17? Mercifully, no. You seem to have moved beyond.
Cool. Just checking.
Beyond.
Beyond?
That might also be why there's so much life here. That seems so sprightly.
Yeah.
Those damn sneasels ruining
Not
everything.
dampened down by the gangs.
I gotta
Yeah.
get him to a
There's a very small
healing station.
green and yellow creature with a little budding flower on top of its head as it stumbles out onto the road and just face plants in front of you. It just gets up, it's like, oh. Buds!
What?
Buds indeed.
Buds. As it tips over, like some seeds pour out, it's like, oh. Buds.
Here, let me help you with that.
Buds. It just kind of like plods along with
Let
you.
me help you with that. Like, pocket some of them.
And one for me.
No.
I will plant this and grow on a
Another
hill.
bud.
I will make a clone.
You don't have my permission.
True. After about an hour, D will
Just
I wouldn't say that, but yeah.
Hey guys, that's how I always
That's
wake
how
up.
I wake up.
Yeah, I have asthma and cotton mouth. It's a real bad mix.
I have night
Jesus,
terrors,
D.
but only the second I wake up.
Then I'm like,
Yeah, you kind of just like lull awake. You're like, oh my god, what? Probably just from the ambient nature sounds that are going on. You kind of stirred a few times to, and you're like, CJ, why are you screaming? What are you doing?
Not me, Dad.
Dad. But yeah, I'll start to muster up, but I'm not gonna get off Kingpin. I'm gonna literally just be like,
you just like flopped over the side.
yeah,
stand
just still
around.
resting and kind of just keeping an eye on things.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. Go ahead, give me a perception check as you awaken. Vakey.
We haven't hit the right number yet.
Natural 20.
There it is.
Natural.
That's the number Drew's looking for.
Yeah.
Well rested.
Woo! Yeah, you're not sleeping no
Just
more,
need a
baby.
power nap, baby.
All right. Yeah, as you kind of awaken, you're like, what is going on? You see this real funky looking bush, and it's like it's really miscolored. Like it stands out a lot. It's wearing these like weird algae light up shoes, and it's got two big eyes just peering at you, and then its eyes fix on Milo.
Well, hello.
As it takes one
Inopportune.
It takes a big commanding step and double claps its vines. Whack!
Is there something in his hand, or is he pointing
He's
at me?
pointing at you.
Okay.
It's time to throw
Go
down,
ahead.
Milo.
Hi,
And
Wyman.
he lifts up some of his vines, and you see 4 Pokeballs at his belt.
Dang.
And 2 badges.
Oh my
As he
god.
steps out.
You want to challenge right now? Dude, this is the worst timing.
Too bad! You
D's
have to
like-
fight him!
Rival honor code.
He pulls out a guitar. Face me.
Wyman Goover!
Alright.
Let me get an appropriately hype battle song.
Let's
Yes.
go!
This guy.
Yeah, D's gonna try to actually wake up from this dream that he's seeing.
Bentley's gonna try and find like a low branch that he could get to and sit on, so he has a nice view of this melee.
Seeing as you're trying to climb a tree and it's not going well, I'm gonna throw out bang and he's gonna
I
throw you
stated
up into a
incorrectly.
tree.
3 Pokeballs. 3 Pokeballs, 2 badges.
Oh.
Alright.
Be all new Pokemon, that'd be
He
freaking
throws
wild.
out 2 Pokeballs. And a third one behind him. That's
Double
not involved.
battle.
The one behind him is his Zubat. The 2 in front is a small, lightish blue Gopher. And the other is an all-black Rattata with a very curled and pointed mustache that goes meow.
Alright. We've fought them before. I guess
Now
I
deal with
will
it.
send out Eunice and
Your niece, New York!
The
let's
Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
let's do Monty.
Monty?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Bringing
baby.
out the big guns.
All right.
Let's go, Milo! Show him who's boss!
Yeah, D, this is just like...
Yeah,
you're
I'm
fairly
having
certain you fell back asleep.
I'm having a fever dream right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, Milo, are you fighting a Tangela?
You're not wrong, kid.
Alright. The Nidoran's up first. As Wyman grumbles a series of commands, it comes running over to you. And it sees Eunice, and it goes, we haven't met. Comes in for a double rolling kick. Ooh, baby!
Crit.
No, not even close. What? The lower one is a 12. The higher one is an 18.
Yeah, that'll obviously hit.
Where are you coming at? Oh yeah, geez.
Each one deals 1.
What's Eunice's AC?
D8.
13.
25.
All right, you take 1 point of damage. As the Nidoran misses the first one, it gets stuck into the fur, and the second one clocks you on the chin. Eunice, as you're like, what are we doing?
It will do 2 electric damage and 1 ice damage. Because
Oh,
they're
no.
even trying.
Oh, buddy. All right, Monty, you're up next.
Monty will try to.
Peck him.
Yeah, he's gonna peck the
Peck him in the schmeckles.
Rattata.
Phoebe from the side.
Peck him.
Do it.
Oh,
Unnatural 20.
yeah, on the Rattata.
Yep.
That's good.
For 8 damage.
8. Okay. Oh. Oh, buddy. All right.
Wyman
Rattata is taking 8.
Is that what it is? Wyman Coover?
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember
Wayland
which was.
Cooper?
Wayland Cooper is
Wayland
the name
Cooper
he
is
stole.
Yeah, is the
Wyman
professional
Coover,
trainer.
he thought that's what everyone's name is, so he made his own card. All right. Yeah, Monty's, you come in, pecking straight on into the Rattata. Eunice, what are you doing?
Eunice will fire back at the Nidoran with a Thunder Shock for a 21 to hit.
Holy molasses gravy.
Yeah.
Thunder Shock.
For 11 damage.
We are.
Get
My
zapped.
God.
Oh, buddy.
Get real zapped.
As Wyman's like, I have 2 badgers, I am unstoppable. You're like, now I have more than the last time we met.
It's true.
All right, the Rattata, seeing this incoming attack, is like, oh no! And comes in for a poison sting towards Monty. No, sorry, that's the wrong Pokemon. It's a bite. I looked at the wrong thing. Sorry.
Don't get poisoned.
Anyways,
Attack, do that.
he has a +0 to hit. It's a 19 on the die.
Wow.
Monty, Monty,
Yeah.
you take 12 points of dark damage.
Wow.
Irresistible, and he does not roll. He just hits for 12.
Dark.
Dang.
Holy cow.
He deals
Dang,
12
dude.
damage. Top of the round. Nidoran will, in fact, go for a poison sting on Monty. Because he's like, stay away!
Okay.
Oh, that's much worse. That's a 5 + 6 is 11. Irrelevant. As he shoots out a little horn towards you, it just goes wide. And Monty, you're like, fool.
You're
You
done.
missed.
You goofed. Monty will
You
peck
picked Nidoran last time, right?
No, I pecked a Rattata.
Picked Rattata. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
That's
Peck him
my
in the
only-
face.
Yeah, he's
only
gonna do it again.
contribution.
Peck him. Come on, Monty.
Oof,
Peck him.
9.
9. All right.
Damn it, Monty.
Monty, as you go in for a peck, there's nothing doing. They're too quick.
All right.
Eunice.
You shouldn't have listened to me.
You idiot.
You stupid idiot.
Can Monty move out and take an attack of opportunity?
He would, yes.
Can you do that?
Yeah, he'll take one from both.
That's fine.
Here we go. All right. We've got a bite from the Rattata, and we have a poison sting from the Nidoran. Because they've got to be single attacks. Rattata crits.
Oh my
Jesus.
And the Nidoran is a 12 + 6 is 18.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay. Incoming
Wyman
2d4.
Coover.
2d4 poison
Close enough
damage. Rattata, you take does 24 damage to Monty.
Okay.
What?
How
12
much,
doubled.
how much did
Are you
Nidoran
kidding
do?
me?
Nidoran is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of poison damage, and I need a
Mistakes
con
were
save
made.
from
Nah,
Monty.
he's knocked out, so that's fine.
Oh no! As Monty's like, I gotta get out of here. They're like, too late. Die! As Rattata just sinks right into the belly as Monty's flying away.
Oh, shit.
But as it falls, Rattata's like, it's really an honor. I look up to you a lot. Oh, Monty.
Icy Wind from Eunice on both of them.
Oh,
They have to
snap.
do a dex save.
Come on, Eunice.
Their
Eunice,
dexes
New
are-
York.
You
is a
can
place
do it.
that I don't know because it's in a
It's
different
a natural
universe.
19 and a natural 20.
Dang, okay.
So they both will take half.
2 is 1.
They each take one more damage.
Here's some.
Come on, Eunice. You're better than this.
It's a little bit chilly.
Makes you shiver for like half a second. It's like a pee chill. Enjoy.
What's a pee chill? Oh, like when you pee and you get chills.
Oh,
It was all right there for you.
gross. All right.
That's my brain out loud.
All right. Rat Etta is going to come in for a quick attack towards Eunice.
Yep.
Because he's a little far away. Boop. That's a 3 on the die as he runs all the way in and just goes headlong into the fuzz.
Oh.
3 more damage.
And he is rebuffed for 3. All right, Nidoran, top of the round. Sees Eunice and is like, you got some thick wool, buddy. Shoots out a little poison dart. Ooh, it's bad again. It's 5 plus 6 is 11.
Nope.
All right. The dart goes wide.
Is that a melee? No.
That
'cause
is a
it's
ranged one.
Okay. All right, Eunice will do the same thing. Hit them both.
Okay.
What's she doing?
Icy wind.
Icy wind.
Rat Etta is a 4 on the die. The Nidoran is a 16 on the die.
Okay.
So Rat Etta takes 3.
3, and then 1 on the
Nidoran
Nidoran.
goes to 16. All right.
These rolls are.
Not great.
Not great.
You're doing good,
Wyman
buddy.
Coover has literally been in the gym with his boys.
I've done more damage from taking hits than.
Yes, you
You're
have.
not wrong. Rat Etta, now that it's up close, is going to go for a bite. It's a 13.
Bite him.
That'll hit.
Oh, baby, you take 12 points of damage.
Jeez. Okay.
What the heck?
This Rat Atta's got hustle.
What is
No
that?
bonus to hit. If you hit, it deals max damage.
Holy shit, that's
My
legit.
Lord.
Yo, where did we get one of those?
Can I get that for Crash?
Xantha.
It's an ability that Rattatas have.
8 damage.
Cool.
8.
We'll just make Crash Rattata
Okay.
type.
As the Rattata bites into Eunice, you can see a sizable amount of blood begin to pool out, and then he just goes, and the Rattata's just like shot back, electrocuted, and a little bit frozen. He's like, "What?"
Impressive.
Nidoran, top of the round, baby. It's gonna come in for a double kicky.
Okay.
Ow.
That's a natural 11 plus 4 is a 15, and then the other one is a 21.
Good luck.
Thank you.
It's gonna be close.
7 total
Okay.
from both the hits.
Ooh.
As the 2 cracks go, it does make contact twice.
10 damage.
Hey!
Do I roll this twice?
it makes
Alright,
contact twice.
I only roll one of them twice. Another one. So
Another
11
one.
total.
Okay.
That's how we do it.
Nidoran is like,
Chip away, baby. Chip damage.
Nidoran is barely up.
The faster we
Barely.
kill them, the faster they die.
Eunice,
Let's
it's your
do
turn.
this. Icy
Even a
wind.
great oak sometimes drops a branch.
Do a deck saves.
All right, Rat Etta, 2. Nidoran, 10 plus 1
Okay, they both fail.
is 11.
Suck
Fail.
egg. High school. 10 more damage.
Dang.
Oh.
Oh,
In high school.
Eunice,
Yeah.
how do you want to do these?
These.
Double kill.
You kill Rattata by 1, Nidoran by 5. So that's no problem.
Nice.
Let's see.
Unique.
Nidoran or Mareep will queue up for a nice cone of icy wind. And it like starts wide, but then it starts to just focus in and hit both.
Okay.
And then
They get Mr. Freezy style ice blocked and then thrown off
and
the
then
stage.
when Eunice realizes that they win, they'll jump up and do a little spin and let off some little like snow effects and land in excitement.
Okay. Yeah, the
Way to go, Milo!
Your woodland audience loses their mind. You hear like little bird cries. You get a yes.
That was me.
CJ's just in the corner.
The Cleppa's like next to him, like, oh, okay. You got it.
All right, sure.
Sam's daddy.
Respect. All right.
Daddy
Yeah.
chill.
Well done, Eunice.
Daddy.
As Wyman
What the hell?
recalls his
is
2
that?
Pokemon, walks over to you, bows as much as a Tangela can, just kind of like folds himself out a little bit into like a staircase, and then produces a very slimy, algae-covered wallet.
Appreciated, Wyman. And it's 2 acorns.
He
and a
hands
rock.
you $6 and a button.
Love it.
Yes. And a
That he
button.
thought looked neat.
Is it a neat button, Milo?
Is it like? Is it?
It's one of those like white buttons that has like a little smear of like black in there.
Okay.
It's kind of neat.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's a good button.
You put it on your shirt.
As far as
I
buttons
mean, I don't
go,
know if like he thought it was cool because it was a button. It was just like a wooden plain button, or like if it was actually kind of cool.
No, he thought it was a cool button.
Yeah.
I can sew, so if you...
You can sew, CJ?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, you never asked.
It's one
One
of
of
my
his
things.
many talents that no one ever cares to ask about except for D.
Everybody always
Nobody
asks
cares about
ghosts.
me.
No one
They're
asks
just
about
like,
his
here's
Can you
fucking
scuba
ghost
dive?
boy.
Can you do math? Can you cook?
I'm not good at math.
Can you just like rattling off
All those
random
other
counts?
things. Yeah.
Can you play badminton?
Are you a filmmaker?
I don't know
you
what that
paint?
is.
Do you choreograph dance videos?
What was that?
Paint?
Yeah.
you choreograph dance videos. Yeah, actually.
Do you know how to lace up a shoe?
It's that
That's
and
so
Don't
pretty
need to.
basic.
There's
You do air
strap-ons.
guitar?
I want to ask Wyman if he had any difficulty in the Ice Age.
So he looks at you very confused. He's like, what?
Yeah, it got like really cold. No? Okay. Maybe he was like freeze blasted like everything else around here.
It's kind of split. Some of them are like,
Oh.
what the heck? But if they were like asleep or occupied or anything, they just think it's the next day.
I think Wyman may have just been a bush. Been being a bush.
Can I
being
can I
He's
get
been
a,
waiting for you for like 8 days.
I'll roll,
Any minute now, he's gonna roll by. There's only like 30 places he could be.
I'll roll
Fight
if
his
I
way
need
here.
to, but can I see which badges he has?
Yeah, take a look.
Do you want me to roll or okay?
Because it was a quick flash of his
Do it up, do it
his
up.
accoutrement.
16.
16. He appears to be in possession of the Nutri badge
Okay.
Whoa.
and a badge that does not look familiar to you.
What?
Excuse me?
Bro.
What were his nightmares about?
Being caught?
Probably.
It's all you.
My only curse is you.
You killing his
It
entire
was
team.
just battling against Milo was his gym.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one that looks unfamiliar to you is in the vague shape of like a wave.
Cool. Cool.
As he just looks at you and he's like,
Dude, you got some.
respect.
Yeah, you're doing good. You're doing really
He's
good.
like, I'm just about to go attack someone named Yax.
Yeah.
Good luck, man.
I believe it's in a place called Gunthus.
Yes.
I'm on my way.
All of this is accurate, and you're doing
As he just
wonderful.
starts walking up, he's like, I'll see you when I have another badge.
Sounds good.
Bye, Wyman. Nice to see you.
He's.
Oh yeah, hi, everyone.
Yeah.
I see you're still keeping the same friends. As he just waddles away.
How lame.
Yes, Dad, I am.
He's still kind of mean, but he's way more fun to run into than my brother.
Yeah, Milo, as you're walking up the road again. Sup, idiot? Oh,
Yes,
God,
it's Toby,
no.
finally.
No. The matchup that nobody wants, but everybody wants to see. All right.
Did you just battle a bush?
Wyman, cool.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, that's Tangela.
As we walk, I'll regale stories with D that are a little exaggerated in terms of like he was nothing and I like trained him.
Bentley will just nod along.
Dude, I brought him
He
up.
was pasted on the bottom of a shoe.
When
and
given
now
the
he's a
opportunity,
champion.
and just to blow this out of proportion, when I asked if he wanted to join my team, he said no, stole one of my Pokeballs, and then just turned around and caught a Zubat. Never seen a Pokemon catch another Pokemon before, but here we are.
Wow. If I'm going to be completely honest, does not surprise me one little bit.
At this point, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
like that's small potatoes compared to fighting a ghost that came out of, one of our friends' hands.
Yeah, for sure. But
Fair point.
he's a really good trainer for a Pokemon. I'm sure part of it is they can communicate with each other very
yeah,
well.
that definitely probably adds to it.
They could literally carry a conversation. They see each other as equals. Wyman also fights in the gyms.
That'd be
Could
so
he?
sick. That'd be
He could.
so sick.
Go me!
Be sick.
I mean,
My
we've said,
last
it,
Pokemon is me.
we've said it before. He's his own ace. So
CJ has brass knuckles now. He can participate.
Just in the
Jesus.
ring.
Punch a fucking Cinderace in the face and then get burned to death.
You stack up against the gym leader, you versus me.
They're
All right,
just gonna
kid,
King
you're out of
Boomy you.
Pokemon. No,
We're
I'm
out of
not.
choice.
I am the Pokemon. What?
If you were a gym leader, that's what it would be. You'd be like, you have to fight me.
Bring it on. You
We're gonna
stupid
test
10-year-old
how tough
dick.
you are as a trainer.
In the wake of Wyman's departure, the Beautifly that's been kind of hanging out with you, just awkwardly slurping honey off your hand with its
Yeah.
big proboscis, just kind of like comes to a perch on your head,
No.
and the big like proboscis thing is just kind of swinging down above your face. It's a little
It's a little weird.
unsettling, but it's not
Yeah.
like doing anything. It's just
Oh,
there.
okay.
Is that actually what it's called?
It's a cool hat.
I like
It's like
that.
it's like what a
Thank you.
mosquito uses.
I didn't know that it had a name. I just called it its tongue.
Yeah, they have a
This
proboscis.
is what I wear to the Kentucky Derby.
Uncultured swine.
Dude, I know. I don't know.
Sick
Sorry, I don't know
on
the
that.
anatomy
New
of bugs.
headpiece.
You guys would understand your children.
But
This
the
is fashion.
Kentucky
Okay.
Derby is quite the honor on Earth.
Drew, can I just start scanning like Beautifly and everything else around?
yeah.
Just whatever.
Yeah, you get an entry for a Badoo. Clef is probably gone. Beautifly, bunch of Weedles, some Kakunas. Couple
Nice.
Kakunas here and there.
Couple
Some
Kakunas.
Sunfloras.
What's the,
looking for the sun, but they still seem like noticeably
There is a
chilled.
Kakuna Ratata out here right now.
What's the derby like on Claxmas V?
Klaxon
Claxon
Claxon.
V, yeah.
V. The Derby?
Yeah.
They're...
Because you said this one's fun on
Oh,
Earth.
oh,
but
right,
is
right.
Oh,
there
you mean
one-
Klaxicon V?
Yeah, Klaxicon.
Because Klaxon is its own thing.
Yeah, Klaxicon.
Klaxicon V.
It's,
You wear beautiflies on your head that substitute as big floppy hats at the Kentucky Derby,
Precisely.
where they
It's-
race platypi
it's governed by
instead
single
of
male
horses.
combies.
Flashbus.
On Klaxicon V, the male combies matter.
Yes.
I just
they're
want to
the
catch a
ones that
Combi
are
and just name him
important.
Steve. Just making sure that he's a male and just name him Steve.
Be like, just give him a normal human name.
Yeah.
That's Rich.
I'm
Yeah,
just
come
thinking
on
of
in,
the
Kyle.
jockey whose pants-
Joshua.
So good.
Yeah.
Good day.
Yes, of course. This is Joshua
Poor
Tree.
man.
Phoebe, it seems like that Pokemon really likes you.
I know, I gave it honey.
Well, yeah, but even so.
Yeah, it's like, please, large flower, produce more,
Large
Yeah.
flower.
please. As Pendleton's like, here.
This is my friend,
Oh, okay.
Large
Yeah.
Flower.
And you watch the proboscis just kind of like
Yeah.
leans down into the honey. Just...
I like that word.
You're gonna give this Beautifly diabetes.
Probably.
Does diabetes
Worth
exist in the Pokemon world?
Pokyrus does.
Find out.
That's their
What
version.
does?
Pokey what?
Pokyrus.
Diabetes? No. Syphilis.
Syphilis, though.
Very
Oof.
prevalent. All those people are just
Yeah.
fucking willy-nilly.
Do not pet Komala. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I get it.
If you know, you know. And if you
Squalls.
don't, you're too young, and that's okay.
You'll find out.
Read a zoo book.
But yeah, the Beautifly is having a grand time hanging out on your head.
Heck
And
yeah.
it will remain as long as you allow it.
Okay.
Because now it's kind of like bloated and full.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, jeez.
Yeah. Take your time.
Oh, jeez. It's like, I couldn't fly if I tried. I'm sweating sticky honey over here. Jeez.
Can I look more in the tree branches tie up as opposed to what's on the ground around us? See if there's any other interesting Pokemon
Yeah, absolutely.
hanging out.
Please do.
13.
13, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, as you look up into the trees, you see a few slumbering hoot-hoots.
Or who?
You see an errant, gray, pudgy bird.
What? Toby.
Do we recognize
Do
this
I
bird?
recognize this bird?
From species, yes, it is not, however, P-Dove.
I
It
was
is
gonna
a
s-
P-Dove,
Oh, okay.
but it is not the P-Dove.
Gotcha.
The one.
It does have a Mila Rooter tag on it.
Oh,
What?
nice. Just a rooter tag.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not a Milo reader tag.
Yeah, those are different.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
What's your tag look
Rooter
like?
tag.
And it doesn't exist yet.
Oh.
Does it have is it just chilling in a tree? Or-
It seems like it's taking a rest.
oh, okay.
It doesn't look like it has any packages with it or anything. It just seems like it's stopped here. Probably got frozen, unfroze, and then is wondering what it was doing. It's
I'll
just
give
like-
it a treat.
Okay, you
Good job.
introduce the Milo Rooter patented treat pouch, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh,
Keep up the good work, P-Dove.
thank you. I'm bringing the metagaming pigeon in. I don't care. I'm doing it.
Don't forget that's in your bag.
The little pedos having a grand old time. Nothing else like super exuberant or unexpected really hiding in those trees. Lots of sort of grass types seem to be looking for the sun still. The grass ones don't seem super comfortable. Everything else is like, oh, cool, dude, we thawed out, awesome. But there's still a little nip in the air. You guys are still pretty deep into the fall season now, just because you had a couple days of winter.
Cool.
Keep on keeping on.
Indeed.
Keep on trucking.
And we're not by any water, are we?
The lake. I want to get to the lake.
You guys are getting close. You can still in the distance, but you hear the nice sound of the Green River running.
Okay.
You're getting close enough. As the sun's kind of crusting down below the horizon for now. It's also at your back.
As we're walking along, I broke my premiere ball. Can I fix it? From forever ago.
Yes, go ahead and give me a dex check, but with disadvantage because you've got a point of exhaustion.
That is fair. Is it intelligence or
Dexterity.
dexterity?
'Cause this is to fix.
Okay. So it's an 11.
An 11?
No, 10. Sorry.
10. Okay. Yeah, as you're kind of tinkering with it on the back, you're like, okay. You're like, Kingpin, give me a steady ride, buddy. You hit a little switch, and the laser kind of like arcs out into the distance. Give me a roll.
Wait, what?
What'd you catch?
I don't know.
Yes.
I'm scared.
Please
Got a
roll
random
100.
Weedle.
Just please roll 100. Congrats on your
It's a
zap
46.
A 46?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just hear... As out pops onto the ground, a terrified looking Weedle.
I'm just gonna let him go.
And over the course of about 6 minutes makes its way back up into the tree, just sweating. I have witnessed the destroyer, the bringer of doom. Seems like the premiere ball's working.
Jeez.
It's back.
Okay. And we'll put it away.
Yeah, as even Neek is... Oh, not Neek's away, but
Yeah.
Kingpin's like, dude, that was savage. You just yeeted him out of a tree. Oh my gosh.
Oof.
You almost had another mouth to feed.
Jesus, yeah. That'd been a cool though.
Well, now that I've kidnapped you,
Welcome.
off we go. Welcome to the squad, dude.
But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to fix that.
Yeah. But I'll say the rest of your adventuring day goes pretty much unperturbed. The local wildlife starts to kind of chill out a little bit as you guys can more and more clearly hear the Green River. Is your intention to press on through the night? Maybe take a point of exhaustion for everybody? Or are you going to like bed down and head out there in the morning?
Where?
To Fola.
I would like to go into Fola.
Okay,
I
because you got a
need to-
couple more hours, like you'd be traveling past sundown.
Gotcha. I just want to like heal my team and whatnot.
Yeah,
Dee's gonna be like, I have a 3 points exhaustion, please. Save
They'll
me.
put me at 2. They'll put me
You're
at
only,
2.
you're only one. You're only one
Yeah.
right now. You're only one.
I'm fine to continue
Please,
into the
my
night if
speed
everybody
is
else
half.
is.
They're like, Kingpin is fine. Please.
We would take a point if we were to go.
There will be a roll involved, but if
Okay.
you wanted to press on, it's basically like you've been walking around all day, and then someone's like, yeah, it's only like it's 6 more miles. You can do it, and you're like,
That's a lot of miles.
Let's
Yeah.
do
A
it.
lot of damage.
I don't think D has a choice, so yeah.
okay.
Let's do it.
Yes,
Would
I'll
D even
say
take one if he's riding on the back of the
for
Pokemon?
to stay conscious. Yeah,
Yeah.
mostly because he's already got a point.
Gotcha.
So he's already working at like a third of a tank. Took a 4-hour ridiculous nap, woke up and witnessed a fever dream. He's had a weird day. So yeah, I'll say everybody go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Can I send out BB to hype us all?
I'll say BB can hype
Fair.
one person.
Oh. Well,
Take
I'll,
it. Take it, Phoebe.
I'll have him hype D then. Because D's exhausted.
Just like,
Okay, so yeah, D yours will be a straight roll.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So what are we
Actually,
doing?
no, you're not at disadvantage of saving throws. So
Yeah.
you would have advantage.
What are we?
A Constitution save.
hey,
Terrible.
Ouch.
14.
14.
7 from Bentley.
Oh.
6.
Oh.
15.
Okay.
16.
Okay. These two. Yeah, I really want to make it to Fola. And then you're like 20 minutes later. Oh my god.
I don't want to make it to Fola.
Oh, just bury me. Oh,
Cut my feet off. It'll feel better.
I'm done. D, you're feeling still very, very tired, but BB's like, you can make it, buddy. You're just riding on Kingpin, dude. This is fine. You're doing great. It's more for Kingpin, who's like, yeah, I'm just trudging along, dude. It's fine.
Oh, do I need one for him?
No, he's a beast of bird. He's
Okay.
fine. Phoebe, you're for a minute, you're like, oh man. You're like, you know what? It's like 2 more hours. I can make it. It's like 2 more hours. CJ, you ain't never tired. You ain't never scared. You're always tired. That's the secret. Always tired, always sad.
That's the secret.
Always tired, always sad.
Yep.
He's got Post Malone tattoos.
Accurate.
But yes, you guys do press on through the night. Who wants to give me a nighttime 1d6?
I'll do it. Just be
1d6.
2.
2?
Doth.
Your journey is uneventful. You guys
There you
make
go,
it to
boys.
Fola unabated.
Girls.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
You hear a couple times some angry buzzing sounds of some bees. The choice is yours whether or not to get involved.
What kind of bees?
You can't see them, you just hear them.
The single comb bees.
There is B.
I'll let it go.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
Yeah, as you guys get closer and closer, you see the lovely walls and the towers of Fola. Everything's illuminated. Things seem to be mostly back to normal. There's a lot of people up and about, like repairing things. Pokemon Center, even from here that you can see, is just packed with people that have either barely made it in and need help or just trying to help others. But as you all approach, we'll pick it up here next week. In the city of Fola, now that it is melted out.
Yeah.
With newly emerging life all around them, the Tots approach Fola with hope in their hearts for a change. If you enjoyed this leg of the Tater Tots journey, leave a like on the video and show them your support. If you'd like to keep up with the Tots in the future, why not subscribe to the channel? If you'd like to help us out in other ways, you can follow the links in this video's description box to the Patreon. From there, you can join the discussion in our Discord servers, check out the post shows still rolling, and get access to some extra special content before it goes live. There's also a link if you'd like to check out some Boarding Party merch, and let us know in the comments below where you think our heroes should go from here. Thanks for watching Boarding Party. We'll catch you next week.